knockup. Looks like the Aurora will be picked off right there, but the Alpha is coming in onto that Bane, quite deadly. Onto the other hand, Tutu was able to get a kill right there. Arizi in a very bad position. This was like a 2-for-1 trade, looking good though.
Oh, that was the part which I was talking about. Like, how would you deal with the vampire situation? So we'll talk about
Oh.
it because there might be a a dead body in the mid lane.
And unfortunately, Tutu was taken down. But again, Kyle, on to the other hand, he was able to take a turret. And Khalid wasn't able to do so. He knows that the dangers are lurking around. Crow is being pushed back to his turret. Now, there is no one onto the side of Crow yet again. They're just playing how they played into the first game.
Hmm? They definitely need to, just figure it out and, just relax their moment, relax it for a moment, slow down their momentum, slow down their tempo because as of now, that's what they need because the team fight, the second total team fight did had a huge impact onto the certified haters, losing them and going back to the gold lead deficient this time for around 2k again though. And if this things goes on, I have to admit, like, it would be a huge problem for the certified haters, and I don't think so that would be the case again, but seems like Hylos will be the next one joining again in the dead land, though.
Oh, that's true. But again, Zeno in the back position, the winner and Fury onto the one man killing spree picked up by Kieran. He goes in with the Project Glacier connecting onto the four members of the Divine Regiment. The disengage is there now. If there was a follow up coming in from Team Certified Haters, that was a definitely good, and they would have capitalized some more. But it looks like Kieran has more plans. He wants to jump in the raising sandstorm being used. He is trying to run away, but Zeno, will he be successful? I still believe so. The back piece coming into the play as well. They are still chasing down 1 HP, the sliver of HP escape. Oh, the movie is on to them, and Young gets that kill with that flicker.
Man, that was a huge marathon which Khalid ran to for just to save his life, but eventually there was a dead end, and that the dead end was in the form of a ruby, definitely securing a kill. And again, this time the third turtle will be just going into the hand of Divine Regime, it seems, and they are back into the action, securing the kills. But wait a minute.
What a kill sector coming in from Pro. He is able to capitalize those kills right now because his team is definitely playing around him now. Three members onto that Ruby, not a good situation.
Hmm. If they realize the tempo, but
Oh,
again, Divine Regime, I mean, not Divine Regime, but certified eaters, they might be in some problem if that Khalid is gone down again, though. But seems like he will be just having his own, just having his own little bit time. But things as of
no.
now, I have to admit, like, they were certified haters, they are in a tight spot and they need to pick off one or two, and definitely along with that pickoffs, they need to find a solution for that vampire problem.
No, they do need that because he is to fight. He is farming up, but again, the team fight was on. The world domination coming in from Kyle. It is dealing a lot of damage, but he is all farmed up. I want to have a look at the items as well. Mid lane in jeopardy, maybe trying to get down. Okay, looking at the items, Khalil has opted for a full tank build. He is going ahead with the dominance ice right now. It is a good item, but again, Khalid will be not dealing a lot of damage to the back line, even if he jumps out. The max he can do, he can pop a CC.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
That is
the
true. That is
damage,
good.
the damage coming in from Cecile and quite a lot. It's just like one hit, so, and Aurora is sent back to the base.
She has to.
Oh, but wait a minute. With the Zaujin, he has out of the plans. The Millennium Fury coming in. Looks like Jung will be able to get a kill right there. The Sanguine Claws does not quite connect the deadly catch as well. Now, Team Certified Haters, they are in jeopardy. They have to wait it out. They have to get the aggression on, but they are not able to do so. Again, the early lord going into the hands of Team Divine Regiment. They are not stopping. They won't be stopped as well.
Mm-hmm. So here's the thing. If they really want to play against or over around the crow, they need to set it up right, because they can possibly go with the engage from the glorious pathway. But that is the Minotaur just to stop down the early aggression. The Minonian Fury is really a nuisance and stopping down the aggression coming in from certified hitters at this point, and they need to turn down the tempo, wait for Zhao Xin to use down that Minonian Fury, or wait for Divine Regime to go for the engage. And with that, they have been losing constantly, but this time they might have the upper hand.
Oh, the Melon Fury coming up, three-man knockup, but not much going into the hand. But the Crow was able to get a double kill, maybe triple going into the hands. Looks like Jung will be taken out into the hands of Aurora. Now Loki gets a kill. There was a lot of exchange. It looks like Team Divine Regime. They lost the tempo. What is happening, Sasuke?
Oh, no, man, no. I mean, they really had to pick out a 4v5 situation over there. You definitely did not want this to happen at this very time. The Kyle was all the way to the top lane, clearing the minions, and the Lord was already down to the second tower from the bot lane, and they quite missed this opportunity, because if and only if they had waited for Kite, they could have probably have the chance to secure this game number one. But talking
Oh,
about
but
securing,
there we
that
go.
is the
There,
wave.
that's true. But there the Minotaur again jumping off, Aurora looking in a very bad position. The Pride of Ice is there, but will she survive? Looks like she will be surviving. But the one that does not survive is the Alpha right there. The damage coming in from Sicilian, that is quite a lot. Who is there onto the side of Team Certified Haters to stop that? But oh, Gary, none of the plans jumps in with the Alpha charge. Will he be able to get that? But Kirin, yes, he was able to get that kill. Four members down. Will this be the end? Because this does not look like the final stretch. The minions being popped off from the tower passive.
No, that's what I was talking about, when they should have waited for Kyle. You saw the damage. You saw the damage T was dealing along with the Sicilian, the Kyle, and REZ. Where and are the damage source for Divine Regime? And what happened in the 4v5 situation is exactly what happened in the next team fight, though. They waited this time. They saw, like, wait a minute, we are taking a 4v5 situation over here, and definitely Kyle was not there. And the next very moment, they saw their mistakes and they came out very strong, waiting for the Kyle, and that was a very good opportunity for Divine Regime. And if they did that mistake again, I have to say that it will be a huge tide that certified haters could really ride upon and secure this game number two, because as of now they are really onto the point where they are being blocked out again into their inhibitor towers, and this lord would be the key.
Oh, that's true. But Minotaur jumping again. Looks like there was no follow up coming in from his team. Not much being there into the team fight. The Lord has been taken off. The Minotaur has used up his ultimate as well. That means they have to wait it out till the Lord really reaches the inhibitors.
Hmm. As of now, that vampire will be just hitting too hard, draining out the blood from your body, and he is, though. I mean, they need to find a solution. Even if they don't, they need to
Mm-hmm.
sustain down the damage which is Sicilian do dealing. And as of now, I'm afraid like they don't have so. And what's happening is, like, Ruby is really playing too far, providing the setups and being a nuisance that she is always as a hero, though. And that is when Minotaur finds the opportunity to use it on the Flicker Minonian Fury to give down a great setup, knocking 4 to 5 members, and this time it will be the same.
Oh, there we go. The aggression coming in from Divine Regiment. That's a lot, but they are fighting under that crystal. The Lord being popped off. The I am offended coming in quite good. Looks like Alpha was able to capitalize another kill. Three members already down. The minions are in the crystal, looking tasty as well because the minions are there. The Divine Regiment. They are looking for that end. The crystal is so low, but the Tyrion was able to get a kill right before they popped off the crystal, and Deep Divine Regime picks up another win.
Man, oh man, I have to say, and I was saying it out loud. They need to find a solution for that vampire. because they need to find a garlic or maybe a silver bullet or spoon to curse or beat down that vampire, because in this night, in this longest night, that vampire was standing too strong and dealing too much of damage as of now. And you know what really happens in the side of certified haters? They had this original plan to, go for the early snowballs in the early game because they had that kind of damage. They had everything, but what was stopping down was really the execution. I like the fact that how Divine Regime have drafted down their heroes. They got the Ruby, and being a Ruby player, not being a Ruby player though, but what Ruby really needs to do is like being a nuisance, go for the aggressive plays, and definitely she was doing it. And that point, Minotaur was having that kind of opportunity to wait for the right opportunity, wait for the right moment to use down a Minonian Fury, pair up with a Flicker, and you will be definitely knocking down 3 to 4 members at least for the certified hitters. And that was the way to go plan a green card for Divine Regime players to go for a full on fight. And they were definitely winning all those of fights though, even though they had one or two kind of a micro mistakes or plays where a 4v5 situation, but they rectified their mistakes. That why did we lose this particular team fights? Yeah, we go with the 4v5 situation, and that's what we got. And again, without any hesitation, they did it with a clear span though.
Oh, that's true. That is true. Now, Jenny, what are your insights? Because again, Team Divine Resume, a clean sweep is right under their foot.
I was like so focused watching the game over my other screen. I didn't even realize that okay, we are back in the desk. Yeah. I don't know if you're supposed to blame the draft or how they played the game now, because the moment Hylos goes in, he gets picked off. Once again, if you
Mm-hmm.
want to draft around your marksman, once again I think they failed in doing that miserably. And Ruby was being a nuisance the whole time. Obviously, the Khalid is just gonna jump right with the raging sun some way. But then, hold on, I'm still looking at it. I'm still trying to figure out what's going. And the Khalid is on bronze, by the way. I really thought that this time around with the Khalid, especially, they're gonna make a difference. They're
Mm-hmm.
gonna have faster rotations. They're gonna try and annoy the opponents, but that didn't happen, unfortunately. And the second game has also been taken by Divine Refuge. So the score right now is 2-0, right? But it is best of 5, and come hell or high water, certified haters, they're gonna have to win the third match or it's game over. They're gonna be eliminated from the Northeast Cup. Sasuke, what do you think would work out for them?
As of now, I really think like they need to prioritize on going for every possible options, because what they really lack is a vampire problem, because they were just to focus on killing down the Sicilian, and in that process they forgot that they need to prioritize and save down their backliners, the Aurora along
Yeah.
with that Beatrix. I saw a few of the team fights where the backliners were just left out and all the frontliners were just to focus on killing down the Sicilian, especially that Hylos along with the Bane. So all they were just left off with one kind of the thing, which was Khalid, and Khalid could not probably go and save down both of the backliners because they got the Minotaur, they got the Alpha along with the Ruby. There's no possible way that Khalid, the only one, could probably save down these engagers from and save down these backliners. So prioritizing this kind of a micro plays and macro plays, they need to work it out for the side of markings, hero markings, the micro plays. Definitely, I like the fact that how the team itemization was really proper though for the side of certified haters, because you know this team itemization is really an important aspect, but only if you go with the things which are mandatory. The micro plays has to be good, the macro plays has to be good, the coordination along with the team marking has to be good. And I really like the fact that how Divine Regime execution was on point, because every time for the team fight, it was either Ruby or maybe an Alpha to engage, and Minotaur was there to back it up with a Minonian Fury. He did not engage a single fight, using down his Minonian Fury, because he knows like He has the most and the longest amount of CC with the Minion Fury. Pair it up with the skill one, you would have an immense crowd control
Mhm.
effect. So if you bonk it out to 4 to 5 members of a divine regime, it is a complete wiped out. And he was just waiting for the right opportunity and let Ruby and Alpha go for that engage. And that is how you need to execute. Maybe certified haters would be going for that kind of a place, that kind of a draft for the game three, because it will be a do or die situation for them.
Okay, I think that they really need to try and let, like, maybe snatch it off or ban that alpha off if you're not being able to tackle him, because looks like Divine Regime, they're doing a really good job with that alpha on the jungle, right? Looks like they're very comfortable, right? The rotation, everything are on point. So why not try to make them change their draft instead if you're not being able to change yours, right? So yeah, anyways, guys, we're gonna take a few minutes of break before we move on towards the third match. The third match is gonna be the final match, I think, if Divine Regime manages to win once again. It's gonna go completely, they're gonna completely eliminate certified haters from the game. So let them take a few minutes, plan something, strategize, and come back within 5 minutes.
Hi guys, I'm so excited to tell you that I just received my cosplay outfit. I am so excited for the Northeast Cup. Also, just to let you know that the prize money for Mobile Legends cosplay event is 25,000.
What? 25,000?
Yeah.
Like for real, 25,000?
Yeah.
Guys, I got Rumi's outfit, so now the 25,000 is mine.
Guys, I'm running away. I got my stuff. And don't forget that the Northeast Cup land prize is $3,000. See you guys. I'm in danger. Okay.
What about 2 lakh plus diamonds?
Yeah, the 2 lakh plus diamonds also.
Hey there, legends! The Nordic Cup is coming up, and I've got something special planned just for you. Curious about what I'll be wearing? I'm not giving it away just yet, but I might drop in a little hint if you're paying attention. And if you really want to know, follow me on Instagram for the inside scoop. But be ready, because I don't make it easy. Follow now and get ready for the ultimate reveal at the Northeast Cup. See you there!
A thought to miss you, another to hate. Umbrella, show us what you've got. The human is yin. 악우려 달산. Curse simply means restriction. It seems that very few people know about Omnyoda. Time to fly! Chokyo Mokyo!
Don't you guys excited for the cosplay? Hello everyone, I'm bringing you guys an exciting news. The Notice Cup is coming to Guwahati, Assam, featuring a huge prize pool of $3,000 and more than 2 lakhs diamonds. And also, we're hosting an incredible cosplay event. Don't you guys excited? That's not all. We're doing an epic skin giveaway daily on our stream. Just comment down to your ID and the team you're supporting so that the caster or the host will select you randomly. So stay till the end and win big. See ya!
Wait, bro. Chill, bro.
Daddy, chill.
Do you want to get a free epic skin? Yeah. Battle Knight Esport is doing a free epic skin giveaway today, tomorrow, every day, in every live stream of this tournament. Free epic skin, bro. Free epic skin. Free epic skin.
Free the Dixon. Free the Dixon. Free the Dixon. Give it to me now.
Hey, bro.
Give me the free epic
please,
skin, bro.
Please don't kill me, man. I'm just a messenger, bro. Please don't kill me. I have a wife.
Give me the
I
skin,
have
bro.
kids. Please.
Give me the
Please
skin,
don't
bro.
kill me, bro. I'm just a messenger, man. Let me tell you how you can join the giveaway. Let me tell
What?
you how you can join the giveaway.
Okay.
Just stick around till the end of the live stream, and
Okay.
the host and the casters they will select you, man.
I'm gonna go watch the live stream.
Just comment down your UID and the team you are supporting, and they will select you. Please don't kill me, man. Please.
If I don't get the skin,
Yeah, if you wanna win the epic skin, just stick around till the end of the live stream and just comment down your UID and the team you are supporting. That's all, man. That's all. Good luck, guys.
Welcome back again, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Northeast Cup state final for the state of Nagaland, I assume. And this time we got two exciting teams, Divine Regime alongside team names, but yeah, the
Certified
score is
haters.
certified haters. Definitely, they'll be hating me for forgetting down the names, but yeah. Thank you, Jenny, for that, comeback. But yeah, the
You're
score
welcome.
right now is 2-0 for the side of Divine Regime. They have been leading the game. They have been showcasing what they are really made of, and I'm really excited to see what kind of a game three would it be? And today for the casters decks, we got Jenny along with the Yumena. So Jenny, before we go to the draft phase, what are your expectations? Because you were there in the first and second game, though.
Well, honestly speaking, I was kind of disappointed in the both the first match. Okay, it's like a trial match. All right, one side has been dominating. Fine. The next match, I thought that they're gonna turn around. They're gonna be more aggressive or maybe more smart, play passive and then play reactionary, something like that. A lot of things, but that didn't happen. So honestly speaking, I don't know what to expect, but I have a feeling that it could be a clean sweep because Divine Regime is a really good strong team.
Well, talking about strong, we know like certified haters, they are been struggling, and it really takes strong determination, strong plays to reach down for the state finals, though. And what are your thoughts about that, Yumena? Because I don't know, like you haven't seen, but these two teams are really strong to fight for the state finale, even though the score isn't looking pretty well, though.
I do agree with you, but the only issue that certified haters is facing right now is I did watch the match, by the way, and they were lacking a lot of synergy because I do not have any problem with their drafts coming in. They had the drafts with them. They did not play around the draft really well. I mean, they could have had better engages, they could have had better follow-ups. So maybe this time focus on that more and play around Crow. I mean, he's a star player. We've seen what he can do. So I think they need to make those minor changes in their team composition.
Well, seems like they might be listening to you, Yumena, because it is an all-out match right now for certified haters. Because if they lose, they are out of the tournaments. They are out to they're out of the representing the state of Nagaland. And without further ado, let's go to the draft phase because I am really excited to see what kind of drafts they will be taking off and showing us today's case. And casters, please take it away.
All right. For this match, could be the final match. I'll be casting myself, Jenny, with my co-caster, Yumena. Well, the first match you were in casting, but you were watching. How's the energy for the third match from your side?
I am really scared for certified haters because I've seen them play, I've casted their matches, and I know that they do have the potential to come back on top. Not really sure what's going on from the side of certified haters right here because they they do have the potential. And if you ask me, they are drafting pretty well as
Mhm.
both the matches I've been seeing, they are answering, they are counter answering despite the alpha. Uh, I'm not really sure why they're not stepping up because match one they forgot to play around Crow. Match two, either it was way fast engages coming in from their side, or even if they were engaging, nobody was following up. And that was the kind of communication gap that was coming in from the side of certified haters. So if they manage to fix this in this third game, because we do know that they are under pressure, so if they fix that, Jenny, I think they can win this match three on their side.
Definitely. I trust you with that. I'm sure they're listening. I'm sure they're thinking of something as well. And
Butterflies
with that,
born by
this
my
time
wish,
around, Alpha has
guided
been
by
banned
lantern flight.
by the team Divine Regime itself, and they have also banned the Phobies and the Suyu on the jungle, which is good actually. Well, we have seen so far that they were actually prioritizing Alpha in the jungle, and they're doing really pretty good with that. But this time around, they just want to ban it. They don't want to play themselves. They don't want them to pick Alpha. They have also a Zushin and a Chip ban coming in from the red side, as well as Khalid. Well, Khalid is definitely one of the power picks in the EXP as of right now. And Team Certified Haters, they even managed to get the Khalid in the last match, but could not utilize. We couldn't see that early game domination, early game annoyance coming in from Khalid in the last match. So if you go
The
for it and you
hunt
don't utilize it, it's a
begins.
waste. So Ruby, once again, we saw how good Hyung was playing with the Ruby in the last match. All the skills utilized in a proper manner to annoy them, to grab them, to use the CC and everything. So I think I don't know what they're trying to trade by giving away that Ruby, but I hope it's good.
I do agree with you. They can still go ahead and lock on that Aurora. She was doing pretty well last match. I just feel like there were not enough follow-ups either coming in from her, or there was nobody to give her that front line because Hylos and Khalid were getting poked out. But leaving that aside, really strong answer. Jenny coming in from the side of certified haters this time. Vixana can be a lot
Hmm.
of nuisance to those frontliners coming in. You have the Eternal Guard, it's like an extra member onto your side, onto those team fights. Gato, really great answer for the dive composition that can come in from the side of Divine Regimen. We have been seeing they are playing around those dive composition, but this time around they are going to go in with that Fanny. I think they are going to play an assassin game this time around.
Yeah, also the Aurora. I was expecting, I was like, okay, they're going for Gatot Kacha, Vixana, for sure. Aurora incoming, and there you go, the Aurora. Well, Gatot Kacha in the EXP or be it the Rome, alright, he's gonna jump onto the back line. But will Vixana, Imsong on the Vixana, will he be able to give enough follow up given the fact that they have a Fanny up there and also a Ruby? Gatot Kacha jumps in, he's gonna get CC by the Ruby. Okay, Fanny versus Ling Yumena. What's your opinion on that?
I really do like the Link pick because he even though he does have a pretty bad early game, if they shut him down, because we do know how important the purple buff is for Loki in this match, but mid to late game, if he manages to farm up on those lanes, because both the assassin, if we are talking about, have that clearing potential. So if either of them fall off, we do know that they can focus more on pushing and pressurizing the side lane. So in that case, they could go ahead and pick a marksman onto their side. Give my man Crow his Moscow. Why are they not giving him the Moscow pick when we have seen that in the past stages he has done pretty amazing. He has solo carried his whole team on his shoulders with that Moscow pick. Not really sure why team certified haters are not playing around that composition anymore, Jenny.
Yeah, I think maybe they were pretty trying to figure out that okay, Moscow may not be good in this lineup, that lineup in the first match and the last second match we saw. Yeah, oh finally Yumena. I think they heard you. They're going for the Moscow right now. I just hope that they come up with some kind of EXP that's gonna be able to provide CC and help for Moscow. For example, someone's coming over to Moscow, for example, Fanny comes to grab Moscow, and then someone in the EXP have something like I won't say exactly saber, but an example like a saber with an instant ultimate, right? Something like that. If Gatot Kacha is going for the EXP, I don't know. Will Kufra be good? Okay, that question put aside. As of right now, they have gone for a Beatrix and a Tigreal. Well, I think the Beatrix Tigreal will come in healthy with the fire missiles to drop over them. Imagine the combo of the implosion and what was that Nibiru's passion, that ultimate.
I am really liking this Tigreal pick coming in from the side of Divine right here, because let's be honest, Tigreal in this team composition coming in from the side of certified haters, he should be able to get at least three members in his implosion, because Tutu on that Carmilla Jenny looks really strong. It can be really annoying along with the Vixana combo, because once she lands her curse of blood, and if it connects on to at least three people, she can horrify three people at a time and match it up with the Eternal Guard. It can be really difficult to deal with unless we have seen we have seen Kiran play very objective wise, and if he manages to get that Vexana out of the table, team certified haters right here can fall off, because they are heavily depending on that Carmilla and Vexana combo to give them that early game advantage for their team.
Which Fanny probably will. I mean, if you're picking Fanny in a tournament up in the finals, you must be pretty confident. You must be really good with it, because picking Fanny is always a risk until and unless you're really, really good. Right? So I think that he will be able to take Vexana down with the cut through and the steel cables. But we will see. Guys, we are on the loading screen right now. This is the final match for Battle stayed. Whoever wins is gonna get 15,000 diamonds, and they will be representing Netherlands in the Swiss brackets. So make some noise and share the stream, and we will be moving towards in the game the Land of Dawn with myself, Jenny, and my beautiful co-caster, Yumena.
15,000 diamonds, Jenny. That's quite
Yeah.
a lot if you ask me. And at this point, Team Certified Haters, step up. We do know that you have the potential. I have seen the potential. You need to step up. But we cannot deny the fact that Team Divine Regime is giving them a really head to head battle. Look at Zhao Zen right here, already zoning out. This Letho for Kirin right here. Ooh, there could be a skirmish coming in, Jenny.
Yeah, Fanny already in trouble trying to maybe get a first blood up there with the steel gate. It's not possible. She just wanted to grab the little wonder and then get back. She's gonna try and get to level 4 fast, but I feel like just because Fanny had to go back and recall for the HP, Ling will be leveled up faster and could be a first blood in the top lane.
That's a really nice flicker in coming in.
Yep. Well, he could have been in danger otherwise. Loki, he just wants the gold crab, and after that, I thought that they were gonna try and rotate top and take Kyle out immediately, but that didn't happen. Vexana might be in trouble. Kirin goes through the touch route and takes away the first blood for this game early on, and Kirin escaping with very little amount of HP while Loki was stunned up there by Arizy. Okay, not bad for the early game. See, I told you. Kirin, he will be able to take on Vexana.
I agree. I mean, that was quite a misplay coming in from Vixana herself because Tutu was already recalling back to base. So, not a great decision walking around in the jungle quite leisurely because we did see that she was retreating. But wait a minute, look at
Trying
Loki
to
on
deny
his
the
blue
goal.
buff.
Yep, they were trying to deny the purple buff, but Loki already got the purple buff, and they're gonna try and set up for the turtle as of right now. It's gonna be hard. See, they have a Fanny, they have a Ling. It's gonna be like a retribution battle for the turtle. Both of them have saved the retribution, obviously. Kyle and Crow in the top lane, though. Well, Crow might be in danger. Kirin comes in, Misa Steel Cable, set as a cut will be placed on him, but see, he will be able to escape with the dash and the knockback.
That was really tight for Moscow right there. I mean, I could feel his heart beating till here, but that was really lucky for him as well. And look at Kirin rotating so fast. Ooh,
Ooh, now the blood has been used already. He's taken down. Imsong already. They're gonna go for the turtle very easy. Now AOG has been popped up. But no, he didn't do that. That was cancelled. Okay, AOG in the bottom lane instance also been chased down, but Loki will not be able to take that kill. In the bottom lane, Hyung is safe as well. Tutu and Loki on the turtle, while Kirin dives in with the steel cables. He still has the retribution. It's gonna be a retribution battle, and Kirin is too far away, I suppose, but no! He dives into the turtle and takes away with the retribution. Well, Yumena, do you want to call it a retribution gap? Maybe?
it did look like a retribution gap because three people were zoning
Yeah.
out, Kirin. But how are you going to stop a Fanny unless you have a suppression on your side? You being a menace to Loki right here. I mean, we do know that Ruby is quite faster rotating from the EXP lane towards the side, but this is the kind of like team synergy that you really want to see in the finals. I mean, you're going to represent your state as a whole into the Swiss bracket. So really great micro plays coming in from the side of Divine right here as well. Look at the camp coming in as well. They really want this crow dead.
Yep, it's an ambush. It's an ambush. Kirin is right there. Could be a turning around. That's gonna be killed, definitely. It's right over into the
Wow.
explosion. It's gonna be a wall spam. Fanny just gonna take away all of them, but a killing spree early on in song. Loki is also going to manage to get at least one kill up there. Okay, both of them. Okay, well, they walk away with 2 kills. Actually, this turnaround good for them. While Arizy tried to overachieve and got caught off guard. Kirin trying to get Tutu. He's gonna be very tanky though. Young Yusuf is offended, and there we go. Tutu very low in HP, but that's a Carmilla. The sustain. Look at the sustain. They're still gonna take him down though. Doesn't matter what, bro. No one's saving you up here.
If I was the Carmilla in this match, just personally saying, I would have come up with a purify in on my side, because we do know that Carmilla is a really great answer to that Tigreal coming in from the side of certified haters. And if you do not have a purify, you cannot come out of his implosion. It's going to take a lot of time. So, oh, but wait a
Another
minute.
control on Crow, and there you go. Three-man dive inside the turret to get Crow down. They know the importance and the value of Crow, and they're not gonna let him farm in peace. So I think, well, leave the turtle, leave everything up, be with Crow, and they failed miserably to do that. And guess what? Divine Regime, they're just taking advantage of that. We might see a fight in the turtle for now. Young and Zena, it's just the farm is going on, but oh, implosion being used up. Funny on Arizi will be taken down. There comes. Oh, wait, what? Tutu. This guy is not okay, Kyle. He's definitely gonna manage to take the kill down. There will be no turtle for Team Certified Haters as of right now. Zena tried to chase Young, but that's not gonna be possible.
I agree, and the Aurora really nice answer for the front line coming in from the side of team certified hitters. Like you mentioned onto the draft, even if Zena is able to land his AOG onto Aurora, which he hasn't yet, because he did use his AOG, but it wasn't on Aurora, which was quite a mistake because she managed to land a frigid glacier, gave an opening to their team, and Kirin went in right away. Already, this man is 302, and like you said, 2-2 right here could have come with a purify, because if you're going to land an implosion, it's pretty obvious that you're going to get followed up by your team. So you need that small window to land your curse of blood in return. And if you are on a flicker, how much is it going to save you, because you're getting picked off anyway.
Another, I'm offended on 2-2. There's the passive, so he's gonna be saved as of right now. Kirin goes in, tries to cut through some of the implosion. Oh my god, these guys' implosion are always on point, and gonna leave them with 3 kills. Okay, 2 kills. I thought they
Wow.
were gonna take another onto Crow. Okay, Crow, he's trying to come for the backup, but Loki all the way from the bottom lane and still didn't manage to get a kill. They're walking away with 3 kills. While certified haters, they got a 2 kills just because they tried to overachieve up there, but it was worth it. I wouldn't say overachieve. Saljin, he went in with the implosion, gave the kill to the team. That was worth it. Did you notice his implosions are so fab?
I agree. I mean, I mentioned this onto the draft phase. He will be able to land his implosion on at least 3 people. And Jenny, he's doing a amazing job with those initiations for his team. On top of that, look at Kirin right there.
Oh, that was a good stun by. Wait, what? Arizi. Oh, hold on. Yeah, Arizi. Fanny tried to overachieve. Actually, she thought that maybe she can actually take the name song, but it was a little too much, and Loki might be in danger up there. But no, Young, that's a little too much. Yeah, Fanny this side got outplayed by Im Song, I should say.
I do agree. The Horrify was quite on point yet again. Zena taking a fight that he cannot win 1v2 with such a goal difference is not favorable.
Another flash in the mid lane, and there you go, Im Song. This guy, he's trying. He's finding it so hard to find space in the map, and and there won't be an implosion, but that drag. Oh my god! Have to say, Divine Regime, they are, especially Southern. That guy's engages. He's like bringing food for the team, right?
I agree. I agree. They do have a really strong team composition coming in. He's doing a phenomenal job with those engages. He has his flicker up and he has his ultimate. I am looking for another implosion coming in from this guy, Jenny.
Yep, due to very low in HP, but Kyle, okay, Nibiru's passion, but you suck, but oh, OG, right onto Kyle, that's a good one, that's a good one. This is how you have to use it, this is how you're gonna have to take away at least Kyle, if not Kieran, because Kieran is just gonna fly away, so get Kyle.
Yeah, get Kyle, because REZ also has her pride of eyes up onto the table. It can be a wrong decision coming in, because if you get caught in between 4 people, what can you do with no farm on your side, Jenny? And right now, good decision making coming in. They need to play more around this Crow right here, because that man is not able to farm. Team Divine is not letting Crow farm because they know how dangerous he can be onto the late game. Look at Moskov just free pushing because he know he has that spear of destruction to close the gap. G- uh, both the teams
Mhm.
trying to play it really well this time around because we do know it's the third game, Jenny, and they oh
There you go. Crow taken down, and AOT been used up already. I'm not sure about the implosion. Loki very low in HP, but this is shut
what?
down by Arizy. Another implosion, fabulously been used up. Kaya's gonna finish all of them one after the other. 2-2 going down as well with the sniper shot. Wow. Another sniper shot. Come on, you
One
can do
more,
it. Come on,
Kyle.
bro. Oh, Fanny, cut through. There you go. Oh my god, Im Song. I told you, Im Song is gonna have a really hard time in this map trying to find a space to stand because Fanny just gonna come in, steal cable, bam, 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 and then cut throat. He's done.
Crow looking to get Kyle, but I think he is quite scared. Zhoshin is always there to follow up with his marksman. I mean, Tutu is not quite available. Let's be honest with Crow as of now because we've seen him go onto his lane just once and then abandon him completely. I think that is the huge mistake coming in from the side of certified haters. Both the two matches, the previous matches that we have witnessed, Jenny, they did not play around the marksman as well, not letting him shine, and Team Divine is capitalizing on it quiet a lot, and that's a missed curse of blood. Not sure what Tutu was thinking right there, Jenny.
Yeah, I think he just panicked, or maybe he thought could maybe I could connect it for some reason, or just mistake, or just panic. You never know. They are in under a lot of pressure. They lost the first two matches. This is do or die, and they are still not being able to find themselves back in the game. They've lost the early game. This is the mid game, and they're still struggling. So you're under a lot of pressure. So I think maybe he panicked. Well, the Lord will be up in just few seconds, and I think that they're gonna take it really fast without any contest unless Zena comes in with the AOG.
I agree. At this point, it's depending heavily. Ooh,
Ooh,
1v1 battle,
come in,
Jenny.
Luffy. Wow.
I think we got our answer. Fanny is
Yeah.
on top of Ling right here, but like I was saying,
Fanny
I
on
think
top
they
of
are
Ling.
heavily.
Okay, that doesn't sound very vegetarian, but all right, I'll take it from you, Mena guys. Fanny on top of Ling. All right. Anyways, they got the Lord. They got the Lord. This could be the game ender. What do you think?
It could be because they only have to push those inhibitors, and right now, if Zojin manages to land an implosion on at least three people, right, then it's game over for Team Certified Haters. And Certified Haters are heavily depending on Zena to initiate because Carmilla, let's be honest, she's a counter engaged support coming in. You can't dive in head first with her unless you are on a gold lead. But right now, Certified Haters is not on that gold lead. You do not have anyone to give out that damage, so it just falls on this Gato, but I am really worried about him since he is really underfarmed.
Oh, that's a good unoffended, but alright. Purify been used up. AOG been expanded already. Zena not looking in a very good position. That's an implosion coming in once again. Man, this guy with this implosion. I'm a big fan already. Right? They got mega kill. They got a kill on Zena. They got a kill on Crow. Who's there to defend? Pretty much nobody. The Lord is still not taken care of. They're getting all the inhibitors. Just the bottom one standing, and the minions are coming as well. That's okay. They're just gonna freeze in. That has been used so Imsong out of the scene already. And guy, Loki, man, they're gonna be. This is gonna be a wipe out and clean victory for Team Regiment. Wait, what? They're gonna represent Nagaland. Divine Regiment winning the finals of Nagaland and will be representing Nagaland in the Swiss brackets. Oh, they will also be getting 15,000 diamonds for winning this series.
Leaving the 15,000 diamonds aside, Jenny, I think Team Divine Regime did a great job. All the three matches, they proved why they are on the top, and I think they are quite deserving because of the kind of gameplay. Their draft was on point, their synergy was on point, their team composition was on point, their communication was on point, their itemization was on point, their initiation was on point, their answer was on point. So I think they quite deserve to be where they are. And congratulations, because I don't have anything to say to certified haters because we I know that they have the potential, but they did lack the communication somewhere. They were losing out on those early game advantage, which is highly important for an assassin like Ling. And I think Hyung did a really great job on annoying him at least two times onto his purple buff, and we do know how important it is for him. The zone coming in from the side of Divine was also really great, so I think it was just a clean sweep for all the
Yeah.
players.
Well, I kind of predicted it, and it is a clean sweep. We also have Sasuke back in the desk with Sasuke. Did it go as you expected, or you expected something else? You're muted. You're muted, bro. You're muted. All right. He's taking some time to unmute himself. The Sasuke. All right.
I'm quite sorry. I'm quite sorry. And thank you for enlightening me that I was got quite mute. But yeah, I'm personally, being like going for a clean sweep. I did like that much because I was really hoping that the certified hitters would be going for their do or die situation at this point. But man, I have to admit the K brothers coming in from the Divine Regime, that is the Kyle along with the Kairin, were just on point, slaughtering down left and right. And you have to give them the credit, but yeah, it will be Divine Regime representing Nagaland. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. We have got our first finalist for the state in the top 10. It is going to be Divine Regiment representing Nagaland for this Northeast Cup.
Congratulations to Divine Regime on moving forward in the Northeast Cup. Oh, the 15,000 diamonds. Well, all right, you win or don't win the tournament is one thing, but you've already won the Nagaland final, so you're getting 15,000 diamonds. Well, that's a good thing. And by the way, viewers, it's not just the players. You also have the chance to win some diamonds, some skins. So be in the chat and participate in all the giveaways that are being hosted in the Nordisk Cup. And come on, win the skins. Take your chance. You never know who you might get lucky today or tomorrow, day after tomorrow, right? So yeah, Sasuke, did you
Let's
mute
do
yourself
that.
again?
No, 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 no. I was on my way to, use my powers to, go and steal down this 15,000 diamonds because that is
Oh,
quite a huge, that is quite a huge ton amount of diamonds, though. But ladies and gentlemen, don't go anywhere because we got another spicy match right after now, which is going to be between Why So Serious taking down Meow Meow Gang for the state of
not why so
Manipur.
serious. It's why so weak. It's why so
Oh,
weak. Sasuke will be like,
oh,
why so
oh.
serious? No, it's why so weak.
Oh no,
Yeah,
I,
go
I
ahead.
was on my verge to become the worst villain of the time. Not the worst, but the best. Because it is the famous dialogue of the Joker.
Hi guys, I'm so excited to tell you that I just received my cosplay outfit. I am so excited for the Naughty's Cup. Also, just to let you know that the prize money for Mobile Legends cosplay event is 25,000.
What? 25,000?
Yeah.
Like for real, 25,000?
Yeah.
Guys, I got Rumi's outfit, so now the 25,000 is mine.
Guys, I'm running away. I got my stuff. And don't forget that the Northeast Cup land prize is $3,000. See you guys. I'm in danger. Okay.
What about 2 lakh plus diamonds?
Yeah, the 2 lakh plus diamonds also. Bye. Hey there, legends! The Nordic Cup is coming up, and I've got something special planned just for you. Curious about what I'll be wearing? I'm not giving it away just yet, but I might drop in a little hint if you're paying attention. And if you really want to know, follow me on Instagram for the inside scoop. But be ready, because I don't make it easy. Follow now and get ready for the ultimate reveal at the Northeast Cup. See you there.
A thought to miss you, another to hate. Umbrella, show us what you've got. The umbrella is yang, the human is yin. Akugyo Taisan. Curse simply means restriction. It seems that very few people know about Omyoda.
Time to fly!
Chokyo Mokyo.
Don't you guys excited for the cosplay?
Hello everyone, I'm bringing you guys an exciting news. The Nordic Cup is coming to Guwahati, Assam, featuring a huge prize pool of $3,000 and more than 2 lakhs diamonds. And also, we're hosting an incredible cosplay event. Don't you guys excited? That's not all. We're doing an epic skin giveaway daily on our stream. Just comment down to your ID and the team you're supporting, so that the caster or the host will select you randomly. So stay till the end and win big. See ya!
Wait, bro. Chill, bro.
Daddy, chill.
Do you want to get a free epic skin? Yeah. Battle Knight Esport is doing a free epic skin giveaway today, tomorrow, every day, in every live stream of this tournament. Free epic skin, bro. Free epic skin. Free epic skin.
Free epic skin? Free epic skin? Free epic skin? Give it to me now.
Hey, bro.
Give me the
please,
free epic
please,
skin, bro.
Please don't kill me, man. I'm just a messenger, bro. Please don't kill me. I have a wife.
Give me the
I have
skin, bro.
kids. Please.
Give me the
Please
skin,
don't
bro.
kill me, bro. I'm just a messenger, man. Let me tell you how you can join the giveaway. Let me tell
What?
you how you can join the giveaway.
Okay.
Just stick around till the end of the live stream, and
Okay.
the host and the casters they will select you, man.
I'm gonna go watch the live stream.
Just comment down your UID and the team you are supporting, and they will select you. Please don't kill me, man. Please.
If I don't get the skin,
Yeah, if you want to win the epic skin, just stick around till the end of the live stream and just comment down your UID and the team you are supporting. That's all, man. That's all. Good luck, guys.
with my girlfriend. She wants epic skin, bro. See, look at me. I'm very poor, okay? I don't have money to buy skin. Look at this. Look at this. Hey, you guys. Look at this. Knuckly crocs. But I love her. From my heart.
Flashback.
Give me skin. Bad. I told you I don't have money. See, but I can dance for you. Just stay away. He will dance. I tried my best. I tried and tried and tried again and again. But alas, she left me. Guys, please support this tournament, okay? We should support this. We should grow together. We should support each other. And this is not all about giveaway, brother. This is the biggest tournament in India, bro. This is the biggest tournament MOBA 5v5 in India. Watch till the end and join our giveaway. Casters, players, and all of us, like, we are giving our best, brother. So please keep supporting us. Watch till the end and enjoy this live stream.
Have you heard the rumors? About what? The rumors from the board. The demon.
He's coming!
What happened?
They're all dead! Oh no, no! It's him! He's coming! He's coming!
Impossible! Get him out of here!
He's coming! He's coming for us all!
Who's there? An imposter has sullied our name! We are the might of the kingdom! For the king! are the shield of the people. I stand for the Empire.
Hi guys, I'm so excited to tell you that I just received my cosplay outfit. I am so excited for the Naughty's Cup. Also, just to let you know that the prize money for Mobile Legends cosplay event is 25,000.
What? 25,000?
Yeah.
Like for real, 25,000?
Yeah.
Guys, I got Rumi's outfit, so now the 25,000 is mine.
Guys, I'm running away. I got my stuff. And don't forget that the Naughty's Cup land prize is $3,000. See you guys. I'm in danger. Okay.
What about 2 lakh plus diamonds?
Yeah, the 2 lakh plus diamonds also. Bye.
Hey there, legends! The Naughty's Cup is coming up, and I've got something special planned just for you. Curious about what I'll be wearing? I'm not giving it away just yet, but I might drop in a little hint if you're paying attention. And if you really want to know, follow me on Instagram for the inside scoop. But be ready, because I don't make it easy. Follow now and get ready for the ultimate reveal at the Naughty's Cup. See you there.
A thought to miss you, another to hate. Umbrella, show us what you've got. The umbrella is yang, the human is yin. Akugyo Taisan. Curse simply means restriction. It seems that very few people know about Omyobi.
Time to fly!
Chokyo Mokyo.
Don't you guys excited for the cosplay? Hello everyone, I'm bringing you guys an exciting news. The Naughty's Cup is coming to Guwahati, Assam, featuring a huge prize pool of $3,000 and more than 2 lakh diamonds. And also, we're hosting an incredible cosplay event. Don't you guys excited? That's not all. We're doing an epic skin giveaway daily on Restream. Just comment down to your ID and the team you're supporting, so that the caster or the host will select you randomly. So stay till the end and win big. See ya!
wait, bro. Chill, bro.
Daddy, chill.
Do you want to get a free epic skin? Yeah. Battle Knight Esport is doing a free epic skin giveaway today, tomorrow, every day in every live stream of this tournament. Free epic skin, bro. Free epic skin. Free epic skin.
Realistic skin? Realistic skin? Realistic skin? Give it to me now.
Hey, bro.
Give me the free epic
please,
skin, bro.
Please don't kill me, man. I'm just a messenger, bro. Please don't kill me. I have a wife.
Give me the
I
skin,
have
bro.
kids. Please.
Give me the
Please
skin,
don't
bro.
kill me, bro. I'm just a messenger, man. Let me tell you how you can join the giveaway. Let me tell
What?
you how you can join the giveaway.
Okay.
Just stick around till the end of the live stream, and
Okay.
the host and the casters they will select you, man.
I'm gonna go watch the live stream.
Just comment down your UID and the team you are supporting, and they will select you. Please don't kill me, man. Please.
If I don't get the skin,
Yeah, if you wanna win the epic skin, just stick around till the end of the live stream and just comment down your UID and the team you are supporting. That's all, man. That's all. Good luck, guys.
She wants epic skin, bro. See, look at me. I'm very poor, okay? I don't have money to buy skin. Look at this. Look at this. Hey, viewers. Look at this. Knuckly crocs. But I love her. From my heart.
Flashback.
Give me skin. Bad. I told you I don't have money. See, but I can dance for you. Just stay away. He will dance.
Eu já lavei o meu carro, regulei o som. Já tá tudo preparado, equipei a mão. Menina, fica à vontade, entre faça a festa. Menina, festa de boa, adorada, mesa, gata, menina, começa a ter balada. Você me madrugada,
I tried my best. I tried and tried and tried again and again, but alas, she left me. Guys, please support this tournament, okay? We should support this. We should grow together. We should support each other. And this is not all about giveaway, brother. This is the biggest tournament in India, bro. This is the biggest tournament MOBA 5v5 in India. Watch till the end and join our giveaway. Casters, players, and all of us. Like, we are giving our best, brother. So please keep supporting us. Watch till the end and enjoy this live stream.
Have you heard the rumors? About what? The rumors from the board. The demon.
He's coming!
What happened?
They're all dead! Oh no, no! It's him! He's coming! He's coming!
Impossible! Get him out of here!
He's coming! He's coming for us!
Who's there? An imposter has sullied our name! We are the might of the kingdom! For the king! No. Please. You demon. Please.
We are the shield of the people. I stand for the Empire.
Hi guys, I'm so excited to tell you that I just received my cosplay outfit. I am so excited for the Naughty's Cup. Also, just to let you know that the prize money for Mobile Legends cosplay event is 25,000.
What? 25,000?
Yeah.
Like for real, 25,000?
Yeah.
Guys, I got Rumi's outfit, so now the 25,000 is mine.
Guys, I'm running away. I got my stuff. And don't forget that the Naughty's Cup land prize is $3,000. See you guys. I'm in danger. Okay.
What about 2 lakh plus diamonds?
Yeah, the 2 lakh plus diamonds also. Bye.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are here at the pinnacle of the Northeast Cup. And of course, it's powered by Battle Knights Esports for Mobile Legends 5v5. I'm your host tonight. I'm not going to be casting because guess what? Kronos is up here along with Linwell and Scared Yet, who are going to be the casters for tonight. And of course, we have the utmost awaited game for the state final. It is the state finals of Manipur, ladies and gentlemen. Manipur. It is all about the state pride, the giant slayers, the king slayers. All the teams that have made it to the top have actually gone through a lot of hard work, a lot of toil. They put in the blood, sweat, and tears to make it to this stage of the tournament. And of course, Meow Meow Gang versus Why So Weak. So first up, Linwell, let me ask you, since you are from Manipur yourself, you know the culture of Mobile Legends that is there. You know, how important is it for these teams to be crowned as the state champion, the top team from Manipur? How important is that?
Well, Kronos, it's really, really important. Almost every single person here plays, doesn't matter what your age is, young to old. I can even go to relatives' house and see my uncle or aunties playing sometimes. It's crazy, absolutely crazy. Sometimes I even compare it to the Philippines or Indonesia. The culture is very obsessive. People really like the game. They like how the culture works with the competitive spirit. It's also very high, I tell you. If you show any sort of high skill level, everyone's just gonna respect you a little bit more than they did before. Which these two teams here, which we have in our hands, Myanmar Gang and Why So Weak, they've made it so far here in the tournament. It's the state finals, guys, for Manipur, one of the most competitive states in the NEC, and in the Northeast in general for Mobile 5v5. And I'm just stoked to be here to represent the state as a caster.
Oh my
For the
goodness.
people, for the players, and for you guys.
Hey, now that was well said, Linman. And of course, it is important. He said about his uncle and aunts actually playing mobile 5v5 at
crazy.
their house when he goes and visits. Imagine he goes for a cup of coffee or borrows, some sugar or some salt or some ketchup, and they're just like, wait a minute, I can't. You got to leave me alone. I'm in my rank game. So scared. I want to ask you, since he said the high skill level of these teams, these are high skill players indeed. But guess what? These high skill players have beaten even more high skill players. Like, for example, this is the state Scared. This is the state of the Kingslayers. Eliminators, knocked out. Lafukabi, knocked out. Who else? Evil Esports, knocked out. Let me guess. Fusion Prime, knocked out. And, these are just some of the names that have taken part from the state of Manipur and have gotten knocked out. So the skill levels of these players, the expectation that they will deliver or not, and of course, the high caliber that these teams and these players possess. What is that information? How does that tell you? Is this the state that is the state to beat when it comes to the top 10?
To be honest, this is just a group of death. There's absolutely no denying it. There's always that one group that eventually boils down to being termed as the group of death in every single tournament. Even in the MSC 2024, we saw that. We'll probably see something similar when M6 happens. But there's the situation for this NEC, and that's Manipur is these stakes. It's not just Manipur, right? It's not Manipur. With the amount of fans that always follow ML, with the amount of passion that this entire state has, we can easily say that for Mobile Legends, it is definitely Moneypur. You know what I did there. You know what I did there. I know that, Linville, again. And as you mentioned, this is the state that everyone watches for, absolutely, because let's be honest, one of the top teams in the nation, ABM, the only other teams that have been able to defeat them have actually been both from Manipur. One of them is going to play tonight. The other one had to take an early exit. Eliminators had to take the early exit, but Meow Meow Gang, another team that has always moved up close and personal. Even if it's a David versus Goliath, MMG have shown potential. So again, this team representing Manipur brings in big expectations.
Well, not only do they bring in expectation, of course, we gotta talk about Meow Meow Gang a little bit. They are the ones, they're the new kids on the block. They come in their limo, all 5 cats dressed up with shades on, a leather jacket, walking around like they want to claw their way to victory, right? They beat Evil Esports. No, they didn't beat, they beat Fusion Prime, if I'm not
They
wrong.
beat
And
Fusion
why
Prime.
so weak beat Evil Esports? Asking the question to them, like, why you so weak? And of course, we know they've come back after a long break, but they still have their fans. And of course, this is a question that goes out to both of you, whoever would like to answer, right? In the state of Manipur, we know that the competition is high, the competitive spirit is high. It is a closely knit community in Manipur, especially given the fact that they like to speak the regional language, the local language, and it just goes to show that the pride that these teams want to carry moving forward into the competition. We know some of the teams that we kind of expected to register from Manipur have taken the strategic way out of there by registering into a different state. It's a strategic move, and of course they are playing within the rules and regulations, ladies and gentlemen, so don't worry about it. They are playing within the rules and the regulations of the tournament, and just making a strategic route. But for the other teams that could have done the same, like for example, Eliminators, Lafukabi, Evil Esports, these teams could have done the same thing. But I think the fact that they wanted to go out of Manipur as the top team, it's that state pride, right? That pride that they want to bring into the table. So now the question goes out to both of you. Out of these two teams, whoever makes it out, it's a best of 5, of course. Whoever makes it out will have that state pride, will carry that burden. I would say it's not heavy is the crown for the king who wears it, and this is the moment, the king of Manipur. This is what we're talking about. We are talking about the kings of Manipur, who are king slayers themselves. Meow Meow Gang and Why So Weak. Will this burden to be a little too heavy for them to bear?
Well, so I'll go first for this time, but yeah, it's gonna be quite tough because being at the top is not only about being the best. It's having the ability to uphold that title for all the teams that come to challenge you, for all the tournaments you participate in. Your name's always gonna be high. Any mistake you make, it's gonna reflect on your entire team, your entire history, or what you're gonna do in the future. So if Mera Gang makes it through this, they're going to be known as one of the greats here in the NEC. But afterwards, if they lack the skill and motivation and effort to continue, they're going to receive a lot of backlash as well from the teams who defeated. They defeated, and if they take the crown from them, yeah. But that's what we like to see also sometimes, because it's not always. It's fun to see your favorite team on the top, but it's always fun to have a new king every now and then, which you can call me biased for that, but I like the competition here for Manipur. It's healthy sometimes, it's toxic sometimes, but all in all, everyone's just having fun. And that's
Hey, you know what?
we want while playing the game.
Exactly.
But yeah.
Exactly. And I think
Yeah.
you know what, Scared, before we come to you, I know our streamer and the viewers kind of want to get this match started, right? It's a best of 5 series. It's a state finals. We all want to see the action, but guess what, folks? We want to see more people come in. We want to see more people in the chat. We have less than 200. We want it to go up. That's why we're dragging on this conversation a little longer. We want you to get all of you viewers and share the stream, like, comment, because of course this is the team that will be crowned the top team in Manipur. Of course, we are in one of the biggest tournaments India has to offer for Mobile Legends 5v5, the Northeast Cup, powered by Battle Knights Esports. And I think it's only season 1, but of course, the winner of this game will be crowned champions of Manipur. Believe it or not, you can go. You can spam in your rank games. You can take screenshots, share in your WhatsApp stories, Instagram stories, whoever it is. The team that makes it out of this match is definitely the state champion, and they will carry that term, they will carry that nomenclature for a long time. And as long as there will be another Northeast Cup in the state of Manipur, like for that state, until then, one of these teams will carry that burden of being the strongest team. And I say it's a burden, Scared, yet I think you know what I'm talking about. Having lost in a ranked game, they're gonna be ridiculed. If they lose somewhere, they're gonna be made fun of. So Scared, I know we want to start. I know he says over here, start the game. It's a little late, but guess what? Tell the players. The players are ready. We want more viewers. Get them in. We will start the game, folks. Scared, what do you think?
I think so. You're absolutely correct with that. And yeah, it also comes down to the fact how big the responsibilities are, those expectations of all your fans, everyone who've been watching you. You've taken down the kings of this game, and now you are the ones who have got a bounty on your head and on your back. So, of course, they're all ready. We are all ready to jump into the game, Kronos. I'm getting way too excited.
Hey, we want to jump into the game indeed. I think everyone's heard the message. We want to see a little bit going on. We want to see everybody come in. We're waiting to see that peak viewership that we want to hit. So, of course, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to head into the draft phase for the state finals of Manipur. State pride on the line. Meow Meow Gang versus Why So Weak. I was your host, Kronos. But from now on, Lin will, the caster, along with Scared Yet, are going to take it away. And I got this energy pumping because I just had my coffee, folks. But, of course, I think Meow Meow Gang and Why So Weak want to get it started as well. So, folks, draft is all yours.
Indeed. Thank you very much for that, Kronos. But yep, as you mentioned, we will be heading into draft, and alongside me is going to be Scared Yet. I'm your caster, Lin Wolf. For now, these two teams that we have in our hands. Meow Meow Gang on the blue side, Why So Weak on the red side. First draft starting off, best of 5 series, and it is going to be quite interesting in the first game, as we see both teams, adjust a little bit to the other meta or go for those, respect bans every now and then. But yeah, Skip, what are your expectations there coming in for the state of Manipur?
I mean, I'm going to carry forward the conversation that you began by mentioning the fact that, yes, they need to respect ban a few of those heroes, and the expectations from the state of Manipur are absolutely high. If there is any team who can actually stop the invasion of the others into their own area, it is definitely Manipur. Yes, there are some other regions as well. There's also IGN, multiple teams, but eventually it boils down to the fact as to how solid the entire region is because of the fan base and how they constantly depict that their region is best. This is the best event, or you could say the top tier event, where you can showcase the skills, where you can keep all the expectations high for all the viewers and actually stand on to them. So again, this draft itself is going to be the main storyline as to what might happen to either of these teams who make it to the Swiss stage.
Indeed. This just might even add to the lore of Manipur here and the NEC. But yeah, I'm just gonna wait and see for the plot to thicken there. We'll possibly, that will probably start after we go into the game or have a couple of rounds from these two teams. But yes, looking so far, a little bit of history for these two teams here, which Kronos did also say, but I'm just gonna repeat it once again. Meow Meow Gang, one of the top contenders, they went against ABM for the best of 7 series, lost 4-3, but that's a really good odds. I mean, they had a really good chance, really good odds, and yeah, there a lot expected from them coming into this tournament. Maybe could even face them off in when we go to the Swiss stage, but that's a story for a different day. And although Why So Weak here, a little bit of an underdog. They have not been known much as a team, but all these players here, these are all very seasonal players who have been playing for a very long time, especially Charger X here. That's a really familiar name if any of you are OG players back in the day. But yeah, a lot of expectations here for both these two teams once again. But it's gonna be nasty, Skate. It's gonna be nasty.
I 100% agree with you, Lin, because as you mentioned, it is going to be nasty. And it again, looking at this draft now, the last man is 100% going to be Chip. If you let it slide, Meow Meow Gang are just going to pick it up whatsoever. You don't want that to happen. We've already seen the potential that Apex showed back in the day when we were having the qualifiers of the other state. And ABM again, they became one of the first teams to qualify. But wait a second, they banned the Aurora. Chip is open. This is definitely 100% Chip pick. It should be.
Oh no! Oh, not in the first game. Not in the first game. Okay. If they don't go for the chip, they don't go for the chip.
What?
Zushin? Oh,
nah, they must be. Nah, that's not going to be the case. I like the homework that Why So Weak have done. They know that Meow Meow Gang, they don't really like to play chip, so they just left it open and tried to prioritize the bans for the EXP jungle and then went in for the mid lane. Understandable, you ban out the Aurora, but I really do not like the early Vexana pick, at least not in the first picking phase. I kind of wanted it in the second half of the first pick, because now they've kind of picked up the high loss, they picked up the Vixana. Understandable that a high loss is a flex pick, but I really do feel that there's a lot of possibility for Meow Meow Gang to go in for a comp that can actually disengage as well. And there's a possibility for them to pick up the Edith or also the chip, maybe both.
Could be possible. Could be possible. Though it's up against a Hylos and a Vexana, so chip a little bit more difficult in the early to mid section, especially if the Glorious Pathway can be a great tool to have on side of WSW for the chips portal. But 27 with that CC, ooh, what do you think about this one?
I mean, as soon as there was a Hylos pick on the other side, I kind of knew that you need something to kite around with. Now a CC pick is understandable. But again, I think so that's a very early CC pick. There's still a Phobius that was banned out, Khalid that was banned out. You've got a lot of possibility. But this should be a jungler lock-in from Why So Weak. You've got quite a lot of possibilities. Maybe with a high loss, with again a Vixana. If you really want, you can go in for a dive in. You can try and go for an Alpha, Hayabusa. Well, works as well. Absolutely. There's a Zushin on the other side. Go for the Hayabusa. There's still the Roma potential on the other side. Now you can ban out those Ediths. Now you can ban out the chips.
Yep. Could be very possible. And this Hayabusa, you know, going to be struggling a little bit if he doesn't use those quad shadows to optimum, especially against comma hits there. The rotations from the side of WSW here can be pretty strong alongside the Hylers. But it's against 27 here on the CC, which I kind of agree with you. It's very early on. And yeah, the chip there, gonna be banned. Obviously, Romer not picked yet. You don't want to go into the hands of Team Yammer Gang. But Carmilla ban coming counter here, which Carmilla with the Hylos could be quite dreadful.
I kind of like the Carmilla as well, because yes, understandable. You kind of want to stick around together. But here's the thing: your composition sticks around together. But why so we can eventually put this high loss in the room? Considering how they banned out the chip as well, it kind of shows that they would eventually want to do that. Plus, in terms of a CC high loss matchup, it's going to be super boring. Your Blitz can annoy the high loss. At the same time, high loss will lose out in terms of the lane rotation as well as in that wave clearing. You could arguably say maybe he can work around with it, but whatever. Ling has been banned out, so again, it's trying to choke down the jungle pool, but there's not a major story as such which you can figure out from the draft. It's just a very reactive based of draft right now. And again, it's a Tigreal ban. Understandable. You've kind of banned out a hero that can disengage or re-engage a lot. So there's something along the lines of a dive that will come in from Meow Meow Gang in the next two picks. Yeah, it should be a Garrod pick.
Yeah, possible. But it's on the hands of Wise a Week right now. And yes, the Tigreal ban, the Carmilla ban, Qualifier coming from a Meow Meow Gang, and could look to potentially get the gold in there if they want to last pick that. But, you know, I think they probably want to surprise or at least have the Hylos pick to question the side of Meow Gang. Like, is this Romer? Is this AXP? Like you said, going against this CC would be quite difficult for Mr. Wick. But it's going to be doable to the point where... Oh, never mind. Yeah, there's the God of Gacha. I'm like trying to give these players a 5-head brain, but it's just so obvious what they're going to go for next.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you mentioned about the Garrod Gacha pick, right? And they've eventually gone for it. Now, either of them can be flexed into any of the lanes, but I still feel Garrod should go into the EXP. Helps you out in the rotation as well. Plus, with the high loss, you really have just one dimensional comp where you just go for the glorious pathway dive inside of it. Now, what do you really need? You need something that can actually disengage a bit. You need to hold them down at a certain place as well. If it's a Fredrin jungle, I don't really... Nah, I don't think so. There's okay. They've eventually managed to lock it. It's a carry pick. It's a carry game. You pick a carry, you eventually win the game. You've got a pretty solid front to back composition as well, which can dive on the other side. You've got the disengage tool for the glorious pathway. You've got a Vixana in the mid lane who will win the matchup 100%. Meow Meow Gang is losing the river control this time, Linville.
Yep. You know, the mid to late game is also going to be quite difficult because it's a lot of pressure is going to be on Karma Hits, who a lot of targets to handle. Kaylee also with Hayabusa, it's going to be quite an annoyance a lot in those team fights or pre-beginning. These lanes going to be targeted a lot. But Julius, going for
I like it
in this game. Oh,
yeah,
it works.
I love it. It works really well. You can pair it up with the Avatar of the Guardian as well. The Bennett Ray is going to lock them down. You put the law and order onto one person. Again, the Bennett Ray's Nibiru's passion can burst through the entire backline. The only win condition for Meow Meow Gang is that they make sure Mirio is the one who scales up over towards the late game. And again, in this early, they don't really have a lot of damage, Len. And I think so. Why so weak? Eventually have won out the draft, and they can close this one out in a 1-0 fashion if they play their cards right for their win condition.
Yep, could be quite possible. And yeah, the Joseph here with the Frederick pick. I'm not so sure, man. Scared, like you said. Well, it is Meow Meow Gang, so if they make it work, who knows? They just might change the fate for this match, but it's gonna be. He has to pull out his best A game to make that happen. Possibly even withhold, like just I don't know, just go Ultra Instinct, go Super Saiyan, dodge all those composition projectiles, and then maybe get some taunts, get some engages for your team. But for now, we will be going into the Land of Dawn, ladies and gentlemen. Both teams marching down their lanes. It is the NEC State Finals for the state of Manipur. And we have Meow Meow Gang on the blue side, as well as Wiser Week on the red side. Who is going to come up on top? It's going to be a best of 5. I'm your caster, Linwon. Join me in the casting desk to bring you that colorful commentary. It's going to be Scared Yet.
Thank you so very much for that, Lynn. And as you mentioned about this perfectly, this is going to be super important. And I love what Meow Meow Gang are doing. They're using the early game advantage with the Rafaela to give Mirio some of the room to work with. And with the way her rotation of ASAP is going, took the purple first, going in for the orange, will eventually move towards the EXP lane, where they've got a kind of a losing matchup, because 27 is just going to outpoke Garrod, and that's exactly what's happening.
Yeah. He's giving the vision, he's giving the info. Backs out perfectly when Charger X comes in range. Bot lane section though, Karma Hit's going to be trying to, it's going to go on to the Beatrix a lot. But 27 gets a taunt. Level 4 ready on there. There goes the Quad Shadows and the Hoagie Shadow kill. ASAP getting the first blood. Oh.
Yeah, but look at the bottom side. Low HP on Beatrix.
Yeah, Eden poking a little bit, but it's high loss, he's just so tanky. Has to revitalize or the used up, so Mir wants to go in, but Fradrin trying to dive is gonna be pretty hard. Joseph gets the level 4, top lane still being taunted and still being aggroed here at 27, giving a slow game, doesn't want to give his level 4 before the turtle fight, which is quite detrimental being a CC.
Good win condition coming in from Why So Weak as of now. They understood they will lose the top side eventually, and you should technically win on a Beatrix, but that just did not happen. So they sent in the Rafaela towards the bottom so that they win the gold lane, and that was a good idea from Meow Meow Gang. But again, Why So Weak, understanding what's happening on the other side, they're just trying to burst down the CC, who does not have a good wave clear.
Yep, indeed, and forced to go for the turtle instead. There's the AOG connected onto the turtle. Not be landed though. Kaylee here waiting for retribution on tag, not doing the fight. The Charger X gonna be damaged though. But retribution gets land. There's the glorious pathway. Joseph so low on HP, has to back off. Doesn't reach the appraisal rat yet though. 27 here. Also, still CC there, but Eden just providing enough sustenance for the rest of his team. No one's going down yet. Joseph here so low, still wants to fight. Use the appraisal rat for the purple buff just to scare it. And there is a disengage, folks.
A good win condition play coming in yet again from Why So Weak. They've got a good scaling over towards in the mid to late game, and that's exactly what they are using. I don't really feel like the spreader in jungle was a good choice, because again, you're going a utility mage in the mid, you're actually going for a utility roamer as well, and you don't really have a damage dealing jungler here. The only source of damage is literally Mirio, and everyone else is basically out there to just sandbag everything. That's a big problem.
Oh, Karma Hit's going down to so low HP. Glorious one way being popped. Where is the flicker? It's just to go back into safety. Joseph trying to go for a chase, trying to go for a taunt, but not in range for that. Gets the zone off by Shenzhou here, who is going to be spotted here in the mid lane section. Mr. Weak trying to charge onto Joseph, gets a taunt. He's so low on HP, falls to dash. There is the shadow kill, and Kaylee getting another for his team onto Eden here. Still being crowd controlled though. He has the dashes, quad shadow, on tag. Mirio trying to finish him off. AOG got slammed on him. He is purified and gets the entropy backed out. But Karma Hits, takes the blow and falls for his team. 27 still in the front line, trying to fight for his section, but he's so late to the party and he will be forced back. Meow Meow Gang, you are getting torn apart right now.
Oh my god, Linville, step up your game, my boy, because that's exactly what Why So Weak have been doing. Kaylee, 2-0-1. He really did overstay out there trying to pick one more person off, but eventually was still left unpunished. That's just because of Juliu's support. It was phenomenal. And now Mr. Vic can just face check every single bush. They've got absolutely no fear because there's just no damage for Meow Meow Gang in this early game. Their only win condition, Mirio for the late, and he is going 0-0-1.
Yep, indeed. And so I think Why So Weak here, not allowing it to be made any more easier for them. Charger X being tossed around. There is the damage there being connected. 27 with a massive ultimate being landed though, but still being zoned now. Meow Gang can't go in. Joseph lands the retribution successfully, but he's getting choked down so low on HP. Kaylee gets managed to escape, and it's just a disengage coming in from the side of team Why So Weak here.
Yeah, now here's the thing about this entire composition. You've got a good amount of pokes. That's one thing that can run with you. But there's just a very beefy front line on the other side. And Mr. Wake, Charizard, they're going to stand their ground until they get low enough. And then they're just going to pop the Revitalize. Charizard's Revitalize was also there. I was kind of hoping he'd pop it up. And the timing was a bit off. But look at bottom.
Oh, being busted down a little bit, but they don't have to engage for that. Meow Meow Gang struggling a little bit. Joseph has to show more presence, perhaps. In this case, Mr. Weak also zoning the side of Meow Meow Gang. So many situations. They are looking perhaps to go on towards Eden here with ASAP hovering over the mid river. Could go for a Quad Shadow, but no, still waiting patiently.
Oh, I haven't really seen Senzu's presence. Even though he's actually clearing that mid fast. Oh, 27.
Yep, trying to go in, but there is the Eternal God. Gets one ability down. That's the goal for Joseph to go in. A little bit haunted, a little bit of damage. Glorious Pathway being used also, but the AOG lands successfully on two members of Yona again with the Court Shadows coming in. Joseph lands the massive Appraisal Threat, but they're still not finished off. 3-7 finally picking up a kill for the Mirror Gang, even still fighting. So low on mana though. ASAP gets noticed. Mirio zoning him a little bit, trying to go in possibly, but Entropy not being committed. Eden also here. I think they'll have to go passively for now. Joseph though with the stacks. They want to push this mid lane. They want to apply a bit more pressure.
Yeah, they can't.
It's so difficult. Yeah.
They really can't at this point. They're just going to lose the river control plus over towards the top. 27 again. He's having the advantage in that wave clear. They'll also go in for an early rotation because of the river movement buff as well, since now the turtle spawns in. The big mess up was again by Senzu using the Eternal Guard early. He's using it for engage, but hold on a second.
Oh, Glorious Pathway being used, try to chase, but Mr. Weak being taunted. He is pushed around so much back, but there's the AOG being landed. Joseph solo.
Lovely.
Charge at X gets the kill on towards him. Tries to go with the Revitalized Kaylee here also, but being tossed around. There's the flicker play coming in from Susu. Not finished it off though. And backs off successfully, but Chargers X still applying the pressure. They want to take this mid lane section. Kaylee also hovering over it alongside Senzu here, but it's just going to be a very difficult dive coming in. 27 low on HP. Shadow being landed on him and gets a kill. Shut down for the side of Team Why So Weak, going on towards ASAP here.
Yeah, just overstaying out there, even though 27 he eventually survived in that first onslaught, but again a big AOG by Charizard over towards that new bush where eventually Julio ended up using up the Nibiru's passion and the Bennett's rage. Joseph, he tried to go in for the Appraiser's Wrath play, but was eventually deleted early on. And again, this damage is just going to scale up slowly and steadily until and unless Joseph kind of makes in the dominant size as well as the blade armor combination.
Yeah.
Or at least maybe go in for an anti-cuirass as well to pair it up with. He went in for a Holy Crystal as the Oracle as the first item, not exactly the Holy Crystal though. But yeah, simple straightforward builds for both the mages. Went in for the glowing wand as well. I kinda do understand, love the fact that Julius eventually went in for a Fury Hammer first, but second, Eden.
Oh, a little bit dangerous here.
Yeah.
As he does have the utility for it. But yeah, Sked, as you were mentioning, by the time I think Joseph gets his items, at that point, I think it'll be a little too late or a little too difficult for the side of Meow Meow Gang to have those engages.
I kind of agree as well, and because even now he's not really going for any kind of hard core defense items, and he is the main front line. He's the one who has to engage with the dash that he has. Tried to go in for the knockups as well, and then go in for the taunt to try and catch in a few more people. And in order to actually survive their onslaught, you need something very solid. He's going 0 and 2. There's already a 1 level difference, and Haley, he's the one who actually has the advantage, but they're kind of going in for the Lord Linville.
Yep, Ethan here, gonna be the one to tussle Mr. Wick. Vitalize being pulled, Glarious pathway also. Cross shadows being landed, but the retribution from Joseph is gonna secure it. There is the shadow kill, he backs up successfully, but Eden here going towards this marksman Susu, gonna be taken down. AOG being landed, backline Joseph though trying to go on towards the Hayabusa. There is the Bridge of Rat, he cleans up shop. This Fredrin is making things work, man. Oh my god.
I'm just going to say, man, Senzu, he's just been absent in all of these fights. The Eternal Guard has not been landing in properly. I don't even see Mirio popping off of his Purify. Now that's a big problem and it's a big red flag. And just because of that, they're going to lose the mid lane tier 2 as well, and probably both the tier 2s on the sides. If they're able to save their inhibitor, that's again understandable for them. But if they lose the inhibitor, that is the massive value from your Lord. And love the fact that Meow Meow Gang did not clear the top side, making sure that the second Lord wave has also spawned in. We'll try to push for the third.
Oh, where is... Wait, what? He managed to escape? What?
Beautiful.
What?
Absolutely.
Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Crimson Beacon
being pressured here. A little bit of damage done. Charger the Hex has to play on the aggression if he wants to keep the turret safe. There is damage from the Susu. Melts it down a little bit. Eternal Guard also to chunk that front line. But Mir just melting down all these frontliners. Which, you know, we were saying a lot of pressure on him, but he has been living up to that expectation, folks. And, you know, Skid, as a ex-Fredrin main, the Oracle, I was a little skeptical, but I kind of understand why he went for it. In the case he wants that big healing when he uses the Appraisal Strat, which he didn't get much because of the anti-heal, but hey man,
exactly
a little bit.
I mean, here's the thing.
Boy cook.
Yeah, I mean, rather than just Meow Meow Gang cooking, it just feels that again, Shinzu needs to be there for his team, and I don't really see those big deadly grasps. I don't see those big Eternal Guard, because that's the whole combination, right? You try and use the Eternal Guard to chain the enemy together in one place, that you pair up with the Avatar of the Guardian, and you use the Bennett's Rage into the Nibiru's Passion to try and finish the other side off in that chain CC combination. There's absolutely no one who can survive that on the other side, because Eden is entirely open in all of those fights. Karma has to focus to save Mirio, and Joseph is again, there's just a beefy frontliner out there. But one good thing that 27 is doing constantly is, by look at his positioning, that man is just enjoying, and he's constantly going in on that backline on the Beatrix.
Yep, Sir Tanky is strong here, even dealing a lot of burst damage onto Senzu as well as Susu, but he is gonna get punished. Senzu finally showing up to the battlefield, but they are going to be counter-engaged from the gang. There's the AOG, but lands on no one. Frontline being taunted. He is pushed out and pulled back into front line. Eden managed to... he got the kill with the glowing one. Kaylee though gets it straight for his team, but he should not have gotten away with it. Eden got away with murder.
Absolutely perfect play from this guy. He's constantly using the opening that has been provided by 27 every single time he goes into the back, forces out the Bennett's Rage and the Nibiru's Passion onto himself, and because he pops in the Vengeance, you really can't freely auto-attack. If you're Julius, you're going to chunk yourself down in that second, and that's the reason why he's always down to half HP even less, and that's when you pop in the Crimson Beacon along with the Lantern Flare, take down him with the glowing wand, and now the damage is also scaling up. Plus Mirio level 14 on this Nathan. No one can eventually reach him because he's always had his Purify up and is also running in with the Weakness Finder. So you try to chase him down on a high loss, you will be slowed down inevitably.
Yep, indeed, very difficult. AOG and possibly the Vexana here come into play. Which, wait, hang on. Did he get spotted out here in the bush?
No.
Looks like Mori Gang doesn't know this. No, there is the beacon. He is going to be pushed back, but no, gets pulled in. That's the slow, that's the rotation, that's going to be coming in, possibly from the side of Why So Weak. He will still be taken half HP down. It's risky for now. Mr. Weak trying to go in for a taunt, but it's too late to the party. He gets melted down so fast by Minion. It's the backline. AOGB Lana. So many knockers coming in for some Team Yama gang. They get taken down one by one, but 27 gets his trade off. Frontline getting down. Senzu gets taken down again. Charger X. It's only ASAP left. He cleans up the deal with Eden, but Entropy forces him back. Quad Shadows could be available in a matter of few seconds. They'll try to go on 2-7 perhaps, but no, they are going on for the late game. They are going to end off in the midsection. Only 1 million there, but that's all they need as they melt down ASAP. It's looking like it's going to be game here. Myanmar again looking like they want to end it, and they will be able to do so as they take the first game of the match here against Why So Weak.
Massive play coming in from Meow Meow Gang, because this was their cue to end the game. This was their time. This is the Omega timer that we always talk about. When you've got a Nathan in your game, you make sure to take it as late as possible to get the maximum damage out of him. But I love the way how 27 played. Insane. The man was always on top of Julius. He could not do anything. Look at that. 31% damage tank. Vengeance and Blade Armor combination. Phenomenal. He always gave an opening to Eden to jump in the backline with him. Plus Karma Hits was every single time just there to support his team with the Holy Healing and the Holy Baptism.
Yep, absolute crazy. Oh man, what the first game to start. It was so unexpected. Especially the Fragrant pick, folks. That was such a pocket pick coming from Yawa Gang, and they made it work against this composition, which I don't know, Scott. You did point out where Mexana should have been a bit more positioned properly. Certain times it costed them an early game, but we're back in the casting decks, folks. Kronos has been with us now. He's been watching the entire game, man. What do you think? I don't even know what to ask. That was such a
Linville, you know what I was thinking? I was thinking this entire time. Is this what the state of Manipur has to offer? I'll be honest. It's not just it's just not in terms of gameplay, but it's also in terms of the viewers, right? Of course, we want them to turn up. We know Manipur is the strongest state, is the group of dead, like Scared Yet mentioned. And of course, the best of the best make it out of here. And I think if this is the best that Manipur has to offer, I would say I would be a little disappointed. Yeah. A little bit, a little disappointed. But at the same time, it goes to show that yes, Why So Weak have beat Evil Esports. They made it all the way to the finals. They're here against Meow Meow Gang. The question is, Scared, do they have the ego to match their skill? You know what I'm talking about. To be the best team in a state like Manipur, you gotta have that ego. You gotta have that pride. And I think do they have the ego to match their skill? I'm not saying do they have the skill to match their ego.
That's the thing.
The other way around.
That's the thing.
Both the teams have the skill. Both teams have the skill, right? But do they have the ego to match their skill? Because we've seen the top teams before. ABM, they have the ego that matches their skill. Eliminators had the same. Evil Esports had the same. But does Lafu Kabi, same, IGN, similar. But does Why So Weak? Meow Meow Gang, clearly showing that they kind of do. But does Why So Weak have that?
That's the whole part about it. And a big question which you mentioned, because again, just taking a way back to the previous game as to how it happened, they clearly had the better draft and they clearly had the early game control as well, but they eventually lost their entire flow after the mid game, and that is a big problem. And when you're talking about that ego, that's where I think that it is missing. Meow Meow Gang clearly showed it on the field. They did not care about what the other side is bringing. They had an experiment in their mind. They were like, you know what, it's a best of 5 series, let's go on. The first match is going to be an experiment. And now they've planted the seed of confusion that, if you ban out the junglers, if you ban out the assassins, we can pull a Fredrin. What are you now going to do? And they made it work, which was not supposed to. So yes, Meow Meow Gang has the ego, but now will be the time when Why So we can actually answer that by being like, you know what? If you want to go in with the same draft, you want to go with a similar strategy, go for it. We don't care. We're going to work our way around with something that we like to do. And that's what I want to see in the next game.
But you know what, Linwell? I wanted to ask you one thing. Since you're from Manipur yourself, you can ask this question to the audience in Manipuri. All right? This is a big one. This is a big one. So after taking down these big teams, these state giants from the group of death, clawing their way to victory up to the top two teams, you know, they do. Who is the real underdog here? Is it Why So Weak or is it Meow Meow Gang? Because let's be honest, Why So Weak have beaten Evil Esports. So are they really an underdog? Meow Meow Gang have made it all the way, beaten Fusion Prime. They've come all the way to the finals. You think they're the underdog, to be honest? Because we know Manipur is never the underdog. But the way Why So Weak are playing, a little small over there, you know? I'm talking about that ego missing. I'm talking about that skill level not being hit. And I think, they might be an underdog team. Are we looking at that? Are we getting that feeling or no?
They got the ego in their name, but they need to show it, I guess, in their match. But yeah, I'll ask it to the Manipur audience, basically. Okay. The Kronsta hang say why so weak Myanmar gang nashi match already Myanmar gang underdog oira natraga why so weak say Evil Esports busu ngamkhre moi khanna bakanda adu hujik finals yaukre state finals Manipur gi damang adu mohoi first match the utre na mohoi toba yabdo adu Myanmar gang duna hena hai hana yengra le hujik
Go on. I'm enjoying it.
ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯤꯗꯃꯛ ꯀꯣꯔꯣꯅꯥꯁꯤꯁꯨ ꯅꯈꯣꯏ ꯂꯣꯏꯅꯕꯨ ꯌꯦꯡꯉꯕ ꯃꯅꯤꯄꯨꯔꯤꯁꯤꯡꯕꯨ ꯍꯪꯕ ꯋꯥꯏꯁꯨ ꯋꯤꯛꯁꯦ ꯃꯈꯣꯏ ꯑꯟꯗꯔꯗꯣꯛꯁꯔꯥ ꯅꯠꯇ꯭ꯔꯒ ꯉꯥꯎ ꯒꯦꯡꯅ ꯑꯟꯗꯔꯗꯣꯛꯁ ꯑꯣꯏꯕ꯭ꯔꯥ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯗꯣ ꯑꯣꯗꯤꯌꯟꯁꯁꯤꯡꯅ ꯀꯣꯃꯦꯟꯗ ꯏꯕꯤꯌꯣ ꯅꯠꯇ꯭ꯔꯒ ꯑꯗꯨ ꯃꯥꯕꯨ DM ꯆꯠꯂꯣ discordꯗ message tꯧꯕꯤꯌꯣ.
What the boy said. Exactly what the boy said.
What Linville said. Put it in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. Yes or no? Is Why So Weak an underdog team, or are they just testing the waters? It's game number 1. It's a best of 5. We know this is gonna go all the way. Let's not kid like it's not gonna go. We know it's gonna go all the way. Is it? Are they the underdogs or not? Right?
Yeah.
But you know what? I think let's just get into game number 2. Pretty hyped. We got the chat going crazy a little bit. We fed them a little bit of planted a seed in their head as well. But of course, right now, this is what I'm talking about. Game 1 is over. I feel like, is this match gonna be the peak of what Manipur has to offer in terms of ML 5v5?
Have to wait and see, man. That's the whole thing.
It's all about state pride. It's all about state pride, ladies and gentlemen. You know what? It's all right. Let's just get into it. Linwell, I think you're going to sit this one out, aren't you? It's going to be scared of myself. But guess what, Linwell? I know you'll be watching. Go in the chat, spam that money free, and then tell them about that stuff, bro. Give them the deets that they need. We need the tea, ladies and gentlemen. Get your viewers here, because guess what? This is going to be the peak game. Game number 2. Why So Weak on the blue side this time? Meow Meow Gang on the red. We're going to go into it. Draft phase, folks.
Well. Guess who's here now? We've got back with me. I can see the man making some faces in the back end, ladies and gentlemen. That's absolutely fine. You know it's going to be an amazing game. I mean, you've got your favorite boy on the desk along with Kronos.
Hey. It's exciting to be here. Scared. And of course, having Linville explain it in Manipuri does mean that he can connect heart to heart with the audience. Of course, we know everybody can speak English at the same time, but just to bring that extra bit of flair, ladies and gentlemen, bring that extra flavor that people have been missing. Because guess what? We got Hindi casting for you guys in the other states, but we want to make sure we connect with the audience. So if we have a caster that's from that particular region, of course, we'll be putting them on the spot to speak a little bit about what's going on. But right now, I think we are here. We're going to see the first few bands come out scared. Why So Weak on the blue side, Meow Meow Gang on the red. And are we looking at a Lolita?
Yeah, no, we're actually looking at an Aurora. Close enough. I'm going to give you that. Both have got an area of effect that can stun up the other side and can eventually risk them up to just oblivion. You don't really stay alive after that. But here's the thing. as you mentioned, now this is going to be the case where you have to work around with the certain bans. But here's the question now, Kronos. Since Why So Weak really don't like to play the chip as much, do you think that Meow Meow Gang are actually going to use their ban onto Chip and Suyu, or are they going to leave it open and work their way around with the same thing? Because they showed the Fredrin in the previous game, and they've clearly shown that even if they've got just one damage dealer for the late, they can make it work.
You know what, Scared? I think that Fredrin was just a one-off pick, just to throw them off. You know, like you mentioned, plant that seed in their head saying like, hey, if you ban out the assassins, we can pick the Fredrin. So that's why you see now, Why So Weak instantly banning out heroes that complement this Fredrin in terms of the Matilda. On the other side, however, Meow Meow Gang just to be like, hey, straight up, we don't care. You're going to ban out what you're going to ban out. We don't care if you get the chip. We're all in. We have a plan. We want to execute that plan. And that's the factor about the ego that I was talking about that comes into play, especially trying to represent a state like Manipur. Oh my goodness. This is going to be a cracker of a game, isn't it?
You really need to have that ego, absolutely. And again, as you mentioned about that fact, now they've also banned out the Vexana. Now here's the thing, dude. Aurora and Vexana, if you ban both of them out, you really kind of want to go in for an all-in dive. But again, banning with the Matilda as well takes a bit of that potential away from your team. I still feel that this could very well be a Suyu first pick if left open, unbanned. Meow Meow Gang. It's going to be their choice now. It's sure they sure enough are not going to ban Chip because either of these teams don't really care about that first pick Chip. But again, banning with the Tigreal, it kind of seems like both these teams have got that same idea where they want to jump towards the enemy backline. But now you've got the Khalid open, you've got the Suyu and the Garod Kacha open. One of them is picked up by Why So Weak, two of them can be picked up by Meow Meow Gang, and they ban out the Moscow for the same thing.
Way Scared. The Chip, the Suyo, the Khalid. Yeah, you were saying it. They ban out the mid lane though. The mid lane control is not being given away. Why So Weak realize they want something. Zushin is what they get in form of that mid lane control. They of course need to pair it up with something a little chunkier in terms of getting the fast wave clear. But if Meow Meow Gang gets Suyo and Chip, is that a big price to pay? That seems expensive.
Yeah, they're not picking Chip. That's the main thing. Even in the previous game, they did not pick up that Chip. So it clearly kind of shows they've got no interest in that. But as you mentioned, we were talking about the big prize. Khalid and Suyu, both of them are absolutely beast in terms of that. And now you really need a Garod Kacha just to make sure that Meow Meow do not pick it up for the roam position. Hand it over to Charizard. He was absolutely doing a phenomenal job in the previous game. And Senzu on the Zushin can eventually capitalize on that. Alpha pick, I like that. You can match up the Suyu into the jungle, but this kind of limits you to play very aggressive early game. Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
It's the perfect counter, isn't it? I heard that background sound going perfect right now because this Yves, that kill box, Joseph on the Suyu, of course, and they're gonna put this Khalid either in the EXP or in the roam, still flexible. We've seen Meow Meow Gang playing in the roam position, so they have the skill level. They understand the criteria that's required to win it. And on the other side, this Hylos is he's gonna be in the face of the Yves. It might be a make it or break it type of a situation, but once that glorious pathway is dropped and is done, you're gonna see the RWM come out, and it's gonna be a big problem for the other side. And of course, Alpha, he wants to snowball hard, but so does the Suyo. And I think this just goes to show that these bans are coming in quick, Scared. Before I can even finish, these bans are coming in quick.
Yeah, both of them just choking down that goal lane. Understandable as well. You really want to go back to your own comfort. I think so. The Nathan could eventually be banned out for the respect of Mirio, but never mind. It's a Harith ban. That means we could see either a Beatrix picked up or a Nathan. I would love a Beatrix pick because you're playing a kill box composition with the Eve, Suyu, Khalid. Pair it up with the Beatrix. You've got a bombarding damage in the real world manipulation area. No one can really walk out of it. You can pair it up with something of a big chain CC as well on the roam. That's a perfect composition to even deny the other side a possibility to engage on your backline while also making sure that you can set something up for your team. A Ghatod could be a good one, but it's alright. They pick up the Cho, want to pair up a bit more of that pick-off potential with Joseph on the Suyu.
I don't like this Cho right now. I'll be honest. I get the idea. Only if they're able to pair it up with someone in the goal lane that makes sense, maybe in the form of a Beatrix or maybe a carry. A carry does make sense right now because the carry feels a little more protected when you're in the RWM. But of course, I think since the viewers are not able to see what we're able to see, scared. Let's cook up a little bit of a story, right? I know. Why So Weak have made it all the way. They're not weak indeed. They're a strong team. But looking at the fact that they lost game number 1, they could be the underdogs for this time around. But will Meow Meow Gang really pull out all the stops? Will they sweep? Will they not? I don't know. I feel like this could be a sweep coming in from Meow Meow Gang with the way that they're going in their gameplay, the way that they're dominating, playing these mind games. First game, they had that Fredrin. This game, they pull out the Yves. I think they're just cooking something that nobody wants to see. And not just doing that, they're also hiding their strategies while revealing a few bits of it, scared.
At this point, I still feel that, as you mentioned, Meow Meow Gang really have that ego. No way! I am not buying it. This is diabolical. Mirio with the Lilia.
Slow down, scared. Slow
Nah,
down.
I can't slow down on this one, dude. I do apologize for the spoiler alert for viewers, but this is insane. Nah, I mean, you were talking about ego. Here's the ego. You were talking about the fact if Meow Meow Gang can pick whatever the heck they want and then win the game. This is what they do. This is what the Manipuri team do. They don't mind. They're not going with a conventional draft. They bring random stuff up which they're comfortable with, and then they try to make that work. And if that happens, I'd gladly say Meow Meow Gang is the way to go.
Oh my goodness, Meow Meow Gang, what have you done? Because right now you're cooking something that we can't smell, but of course it's going to take a while when it gets done. But by the time it gets done, will Why So Weak be able to have that possible comeback? Because ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls and friends of all ages, get ready. We are here in the Land of Dawn. Game number 2 in this best of 5 series. It's all for state pride of Manipur, ladies and gentlemen. In the finals of the state of Manipur, the Northeast Cup we're talking about, powered by Battle9 Esports. And of course, on the blue side this time around, Why So Weak, and on the red, already one game in hand, we have Meow Meow Gang. And your casters for this one, me, myself, Kronos, scared yet as well. And of course, the host was Linville, and he's gonna sit this one out. But of course, he is more than excited, bring you action in that chat. And of course, scared, you see the interaction already going on right now.
Yeah, of course. It's a Khalid in the roam position. That means the show is going to clear out the EXP lane faster and will move in quickly. This clearly shows that they want to go in for the team fight. John Wick.
Oh, John Wick, he might get taken out, and he does that. His first blood going into the side of Meow Meow Gang, pulling up with the 4 and trying to get the damage done. And Karma hits, unfortunately, I would say pick up the kill, but definitely in the driver's seat this time around. Meow Meow Gang, they have the Lilia in the goal lane as well, scared.
Absolutely, Mirio. He's just going to be able to clear out those waves. He does not even care about what the carry is bringing on the table. Again, going in for a good amount of energy bombs.
Oh, Shadow Energy Bombs trying to zone away Julius. Look at that, Mirio. Oh, Joseph. He's on towards Mr. Wick. No, he has the Blade Surge. He wants to go in. No, he doesn't. Realizes that it's not worth it. Goes for the double green. And ASAP Kelly on the top side, turning his attention on towards 27. He got the Jeet Kundo, but guess what? Spear of Alpha comes in. Shunpo trying to get out of harm's way, but not before long. But there it is. He survives with the flicker. He goes in with the damage. Just Karma hits, zoning them away. Eden comes in a little late to the party. Turtle's up in 5, scared.
Yeah, he just pushed up back to the fountain out there, and yet again, this is the rotation I was talking about. Meow Meow Gang are going to be so fast in the river, so fast into the jungle that you can't really keep up on a Zushin and a high loss with that. And you will be clearing out those waves early on in all of those lanes. Hold on a second.
Joseph starting up the turtle. Karma hits, trying to zone away ASAP Kill Yi. But at the same time, on the top side, you can see Eden being thrown and dunked down on. But they go into the turtle in the hands of Joseph, but he might get taken down. Yes, he does. RWM comes in a little late. Karma hits with a raging sandstorm. But here comes 27. Jeet Kundo gets knocked up by the Earth Shatter from Charizard X as well. He wants to go for the way of the dragon. Mr. Wake pops to revitalize, trying to help his team survive and ask them to back up. But Karma his just wants to poke. Desert Tornado, trying to get them out of harm's way, but Shenzo from Ohio wants to get the control in the mid lane along with Mr. Wick, but Eden has a faster wave clear, scared.
Yeah, they're going to just make sure to clear the wave. Hold on a second, a bit of a poke in the mid lane again. The gold lane matchup is going to be super boring. This is the first time I'm saying it, that the EXP lane might be more interesting than what's happening in the gold out here.
Yeah, because I think both the teams kind of want to gank onto the EXP side, right? They want to give their priority on towards 27 Charizard X, realizing they could be the difference makers for this game, Scared.
Yeah, it seems to be the case. And again, Joseph doing a phenomenal job, constantly trying to deny Kaylee onto those creeps, because this alpha needs an early snowball, and that's exactly what he's not getting. And look at how far ahead 27 is comfortable onto his Joe. He's cutting in near the inhibitor and now can rotate in for the next probable play.
Yeah, ASAP Kelly wants to get that snowball going ASAP, but at the same time, oh my goodness, they're on to our Charizard X, has forced the flicker out. Use the onward as well. 27, Jeet Kundo in the way of the dragon with the flicker could hit any second. The turtle's up in 30 seconds. This could be what they're fighting for. This could be the make it or break it, Scared, because Karma hits, goes in. He gets the taunt. He gets the damage onto where Shenzu. Little poke coming in. He gets picked up. Karma hits, has to go over with a Raging Sandstorm. This is clear zone. Clear message that Mr. Wicked going for the engage, but they're deciding not to do so, realizing the turtle is much more important. But they go on. Law and order. Onward. He gets the knock up. Eden flickers out of harm's way. Karma hits, goes in with the poke, but 27, Jeet Kundo, Shunpo gets that, but that, look at that, Spear of Alpha comes out right on time, tries to save them, but Shenzu goes back with that Crimson Beacon, but the RWM drops Eden. Right now doesn't have the damage. Charizard X trying to zone them away. Mirio comes in, he has the Shadow Energy Bombs, he picks up the kill on Charizard X, and they get firm control of the turtle. Meow Meow Gang.
All the commotion happened. I'm surprised that we only see one kill after everything. All of that was thrown in except for the kitchen sink. I'm going to steal the line of yours out there, Kronos. But yeah, that's exactly what happened. But here's the thing. Oh, Mirio, cheeky guy, steals away. Yeah, absolutely. Of course you're going to recall spam in front of a carry because you can zone him out. You've also got the black shoes. Again, we're pulling... Yeah, mind games. And here's the thing. You pull out the Fredrin in the previous game. You bring in a Cho. Obviously, who would think that a Cho would go to the EXP lane when you got a Khalid who can do the same job but a bit more better? But then you decide, let's actually put the Cho down there, because you can immune every single CC skill that's coming in from Edith. Be it the onwards, be it the Earth Shatterer, you can Shunpo your way out of there.
Yeah, I think it's all the mind games, that flexibility, the versatility that Meow Meow Gang brings to the table. But of course, why so weak? A little more straightforward, realizing their draft is what it is. What is this rotation? Joseph gets the top clear, but they get both of the ones that can single pick off along with a team fight here. 27, Jeet Kundo right on towards Julius. But guess what? Purify, not enough. The Desert Tornado picks up the kill, and Karma hits really hard. Picks it up for himself while they get the bot tier 1 tower. The top side is kind of protected thanks to Joseph. He gets the mid lane clear as well, and Meow Meow Gang slowly but surely getting real estate on the map. Shenzu forced the Crimson Beacon out of harm's way as well, but Joseph goes in with a Blade Surge, Soul Sever to pick up the kill. And right now Mr. Wick should be next to the chopping block with the Raging Sandstorm, and they throw in the Way of the Dragon along with the RWM. A little too many resources for the Centaur. However, he does get taken down, and they have no reply coming in from the side of Why So Weak.
And you're going to lose all of your buffs as well. Amazing play from Meow Meow Gang. Thinking one step ahead, taking the bottom and then focusing down on mid. Understanding that Joseph gave the information that there are 4 on top. They picked up 1 in the bottom. A bit of a mispositioning from Shinzu as well. Not realizing the threat that was there towards the tier 1. And I love the way how 27 kicked Mr. Wick over towards the upper edge of the RWM, because you know he's popped in the glorious pathway down on the bottom. You want to make sure that he's just over towards the longest and the farthest edge so that he can't go in over towards his tower for a confirmed kill. Simple, small micro play, but a smart one indeed. Oh, look at top. Charizard is dead.
Yeah, nah, I don't think so. Char should be able to fly out, right? Although Charizard X right now, Raging Sandstorm comes out onward a little too late. Primal Rat comes out as well, forcing the flicker. RWM was dropped, but guess what? And this time, Mirio baits out the Spear of Alpha. Black Shoes, easy peasy lemon squeezy out of there. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, 27 trying to clear it out, add some pressure on, makes his rotation down bot scared.
And again, it's very easy to pull out the composition that we
Mirio baits out the Spear of Alpha. Black Shoes, easy peasy lemon squeezy out of there. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, 27 trying to clear it out, add some pressure on, makes his rotation down bot scared.
And again, it's very easy to pull out the composition that we have.
Dragon Charizard X, oh my goodness, has to fall down. Clipped wings as they get tier 2 in the mid lane. Next is down on the bot side. They're trying to force Julius. Joseph, he tanks it so much, but oh my goodness, the damage, unreal.
That's a 5-level advantage over carry. Finally, again, a Spear of Alpha used defensively to try and survive through all of that onslaught. I was about to mention that since Charizard X used up the flicker early on, hold on, we'll talk about that later. They just don't want to stop.
Yeah, Mr. Wick here. I don't know why he went for the Law and Order on towards Mirio. Not the right target he should be looking at. But who is he really going to catch? Because every time Joseph comes in, he has the immune to get out of harm's way. They call for a pause scared. I don't know if this pause is going to be helpful or not. But definitely 11-1 kill score. That even slipped our eyes.
Yeah, I mean, that's absolutely nightmaric at this point, man. And here's the thing, Kronos. We've been talking about how... Yeah, there's a clear-cut win condition for Meow Meow Gang. But why so weak as well? They've got a very simple execute. They use the Glorious Pathway to start and or probably to go in for the disengage. But they can't really do that just because of the fact that there's a Suyu on the other side who's level 14 over-farmed. You needed to bring that win condition for your own alpha, and that just did not happen.
Linwell, you saw what happened. What is Scare talking about? I'm a little dazed and confused with all that's going around. They got a Lilia in the goal lane. They got a Cho in EXP. Why are they putting Khalid in their own position? They're throwing me for a doozy. And of course, for those of you who are watching, make sure you share it with your friends.
Share it.
Man, that's for sure.
It's not a request, it's a threat.
Hey, yo, pull up the chapel for that.
With some hair oil.
But yeah, oh my god, why so weak? It's clear draft. It's clear difference with the draft for Meow Gang being a lot better, and also the fact their rotations have been quite dulled by this Khalid, who has been so fast on the map. He's been everywhere. He has the damage. He has the sustenance. You can't really pressure him that much. Maybe if he oversteps his boundaries, but you know he's not going to do that. So just timing those ultimates precisely alongside with the flicker, even the Cho coming all the way from the XP lane 27. Cho being one of the only ones who can, you know, sort of make the Zushin have a run for her money. Like, it's so hard to face against that, and Meow Meow Gang are performing tremendously well. Like even the small details, which Scared mentioned, like kicking right at the edge of the RMW just to get the stun as soon as he moves and get a little bit more burst into him. So,
yeah,
really good gameplay coming in from Meow Meow Gang.
I mean, I kind of love it, right? Because, again, moving over into a situation where you've seen the draft, you see a Cho, you see a Khalid, and then you see a Lilia and an Eve. Understandable, Lilia will go to the gold lane. All right, it's okay. Yeah. They kind of want to pull something up, a shenanigan off. So, I mean, I still think there were a lot better picks in terms of that. Apart from a Lilia, you could have gone for a Beatrix as well. Would have made a bit more sense.
They're having fun.
Yeah, but yeah, they're having fun. And this is the ego that Kronos was talking about. But I'm going to say it straight up right now. Right. If they're going to bring this thing into the Swiss stage, they can add question marks into the hearts of the opponents. But you really have to showcase a strength of this draft, Kronos, which I really don't see them showing.
Yeah, I agree. I think the strength of the draft entirely executes in the early game. You want to dominate one side at least, but not being able to do so kind of asks the question, right? That's what we're not able to see, Scared, to answer your question. I know we got to say goodbye, but guess what? I thought Julius was going to say goodbye as well. Joseph went in aggressive with that Soul Sever. I think he's become a one-trick right now with this Suyo. I mean, who wouldn't be, given the fact that he dished out so much damage and is kind of a broken hero currently, contested in every single competition globally as well, not just in the MPLs, the NACTs, and of course what we're going to see a future on in the M6 as well.
Here's the big part about it. Kelly is level 11 and Joseph level 15. And this has now reached the 10th minute mark. That means you are already 6 minutes ahead of the clock that was basically moving on in the game. That is absolutely phenomenal, man. I'm just telling you, they're just
Nah,
enjoying it.
nah,
Hey,
nah, they're not doing
hey, hey,
that.
hey, 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 hey. Do it in front of the minions so that they can see.
Hey, I'm about to say they got to do it in the mid lane. Do you want to show domination? You want to show ego? Is this the best that Manipur has to offer? I think it is, ladies and gentlemen. Meow Meow Gang, right in the midst of it, in the thick of it. You know, this is how the story goes, folks, because in the mid lane, they got the 5-man recall going in. 10,000 gold lead, 10 kills ahead. And seems like they want to take game 2 by storm. And why so weak? Why so weak indeed?
They're just asking the questions to the wrong people, maybe just looking into the mirror and asking that. But eventually it's going to be a freebie lord for the side of Meow Meow Gang. Finally, we're having a look at the items as well. And again, a glowing wand, Ice Queen wand for Mirio on the Lilia. On the other side, you've only made a glowing wand till now. On Sinzu, on the Zushin, this is a big problem. I understand the build of Julius again. Once he finishes up the Demon Hunter sword, then you could eventually think of fighting probably against someone who does not delete you like how Joseph is doing with the Blade Surge and the Evil Queller combination. This man is just obliterating anyone who's coming in front of him. But yeah, I don't really like the idea of clearing out the mid lane so fast, but I mean, they're at 11,000 ahead. They don't care.
Hey, if you're that ahead, you do what you want, and that is what Meow Meow Gang are doing right now, aren't you? Where Charizard X forcing everything out of him. Primal Rat is kind of stuck with your rock and hard plays, but Jikundo along the way of the dragon comes in. ASAP Kelly goes down, but he takes down one with him, and the sacrificial lamb is 27. When his squad asked him, 27, can you do something for me? And he did. He showed up, and Joseph wants to clean up shop, but those Shoda's karma hits. They get 1, they get 2. ASAP Kelly, Julius down and out for the count. Charizard X wants to clear the wave. The recalls are too toxic right now, and seems like they get the 3rd. Joseph is godlike indeed. Charizard X next on the chopping block. Joseph can go in, doesn't want to, gets the clear on the mid lane. Realize that this is not the time. They can extend this game as much as they want. 13,000 goal lead. The damage he's doing is just too much, but guess what? A little too much bitten off. And right now, ASAP Kelly gets the shutdown. One after the other. Charizard X will go down. Mirio with the Shadow Energy Bombs. He's on a killing spree. They're not able to defend. ASAP Kelly, what are you doing? This is not where you want to be. He goes in with the Spear of Alpha. A little too late. Glorious Pathway comes out. 27 goes down. Julius picks up the kill. Mr. Wick forces Mirio for the black shoes, but he has to flicker to get his arm's way. Law and Order comes out, but the RWM is dropped. Mirio goes down to the Ring of Punishment, trying to punish Meow Meow Gang for their overextension. That is the double. Eden went down as well. I think Meow Meow Gang biting the dust from a 12,000 goal lead scared, cut down to a 7,000 deficit. And oh my goodness, this could be the possible comeback. This could be the opening that Why So Weak we're looking for.
Exactly what you needed to avoid if you have a Meow Meow Gang. You gave away all the bounties on the other side. They should definitely be happy that a couple of them eventually went in for Mr. Wick and not the rest of the team. Joseph, alright, the man kind of sees the others, but hey, here we go.
Glorious Pathway. Julius wants to get the kill on towards Joseph. He's the target. They're going with the Crimson Beacon. They're throwing everything that they can, but beautifully kited by the side of Meow Meow Gang. The mobility that they have cannot be questioned. They can get the kill. They can get the engage.
37.
But the way of the dragon on towards Kelly. Raging Sandstorm. RWM. Joseph goes in. He cleans up shop in the back line. But at the same time, Shenzu able to pick them up with the Lantern Flare. The Disco Lights are going hard. 27. Karma hits. Will get the ones in the front. Julius goes down. He was left stranded all alone. 27 wants to go in for the pickoff once again. Charizard X Shenzu. They cannot get the clear. Mr. Wick gets in the Glorious Pathway. They don't have the damage. Joseph cleans up shop once more. Charizard X and Mr. Wick left standing. But what can they do? The minions are there in the base. The Raging Sandstorm comes out a little too much for more than they can fight. There is a little more than what they asked for. Meow Meow Gang take the game after letting it slip through their fingers once again, dominating not just this game, but guess what, folks? The state of Manipur.
My oh my. This was absolutely obliterating. And as I was mentioning, love the fact how Karma hits on the Khalid was just so annoying to the other side, and they had such a beautiful target priority. 27 knew one thing: he has to catch either Senzu or he has to catch Kelgi. He was doing that in the entire game. It was not Karma Hits who was engaging. It was 27 who was constantly jumping in the backline, followed up by Karma Hits, zoning off both Julius as well as anyone else who's basically remaining, either Senzu or Alphon. He was making sure he lands in those raging sandstorm on the people. It was basically a front to back composition with you making sure you are on the enemy's backline.
Oh, Linwell, I'm a bit tired. I want to breathe, brother. You go ahead.
Hey man, maybe for the next one. But yeah, going back to that second game there, man, Meow Meow Gang, such a good draft coming in, such a good rotation. This place there was being played, like the cards were so good, and they had the heroes for it. They had the Khalid, they had the Cho. I knew what they wanted from the start in the draft, and they executed it perfectly, even to the point where it was more of they were just like trolling a little bit in the midsection there with those recall spams, which everyone was just watching it. I man, but
I'm gonna say one thing.
Go ahead.
I don't really feel that they were trolling in over towards the end of the previous game. I think so they've been doing that since game number 1. Period.
Hey, guys.
I've said it. I've said it. I have said it.
One more thing. I want to say one more thing. Hey, I'm not
ahead.
throwing shade at you. Scared you say what you
Love
want.
it.
You
Love
got
it.
your
Go
own
ahead.
opinion. But you know what? I saw someone put in the chat that someone says why so weak's playstyle kind of lacks originality. Is that true? Are they just trying to copy what they see monkey do, or are they like? But if you look at the other side, Meow Meow Gang, game number 1, they pulled off the Frederick. Not an easy feat. We know that. You got to really be good with your team if you're going to try and pull off a Frederick. It worked. Now they pulled off the Lilia in the gold lane. I mean, yes, it's a throwback to Marky who kind of pulled it off first time, but it wasn't done for a long time, a really long time. And right now, pulling it off in the gold lane, Mirio. I think Meow Meow Gang not only bring the ego onto the table, they also bring that originality. While on the other side, like Scared mentioned in the game, it is just a basic strategy that we see all the time, and they just move straight ahead. I think Linwell, you think like I know you're the host, bro. I know you're the host, but this is the question I just saw. Someone saying why so we kind of lack the originality, but Scared and Linwell, like I think it's true. What do you guys think? Of course, chat, go crazy.
Scared, you go first for this one.
I'm just showing the scoreline, bro. I'm just showing the scoreline.
Whoa.
That's what I think. That's what I think. Because again,
Alright.
as much as we think about considering the fact that maybe they kind of lack the originality, I also want to bring the point and bring the fact into the limelight that Meow Meow Gang showcased in the previous game the reason why they go toe to toe against the likes of ABM. Clear cut. You need to have the target priority in those fights. They did that every single time, regardless of the fact that there's an Alpha on the other side, there's a Zushin on the other side, there's a big chunky horse high loss on the other side. You don't care about any of that. You know that you've got a Lilia with the black shoes gonna run back. You know that you've got a couple of heroes like the Khalid and the Cho who can kick the people out or keep them in one position into that quicksand area. And that's the whole thing about this. This clearly shows the preparation that you brought in, and why so weak are absolutely not prepared for that. And I'll just say it straight up right now. Why so weak are not playing in for their own win conditions. They're just trying to counter whatever Meow Meow Gang is bringing on the table.
Hey man,
I've said it.
Through things like that, they need more experience. They need more prep, which so far as what we've seen, it's not relevant here. I mean, it's not showing. They are not a little bit disappointed, if you ask sometimes, but it's the finals, dude. It's the finals for Manipur, NEC. A lot of people had more expectation. This was the team that took down Evil Esports. We can argue maybe it was by chance. Was it by fluke?
I
I'm just going to
mean,
pass that
what
question to
if?
Scared, who really wants to say that. Go for it.
I'm just saying it, bro. Clip me for this one if you want to. But what if? What if Evil Esports were just not cut out to be the best in Manipur?
Damn.
How?
Damn.
Just saying it. I mean, there's the whole part about it. Right now, Why So Weak are not even close to what Meow Meow Gang is doing. They're basically going with a 4v5 for the past two games. And I'm going to say it straight up. In the last one, the Fredent was not supposed to work. And this one, the Lilia was not supposed to work. Everything else, I agree. But nothing apart from all the 4 picks. Why So Weak still could not win out. They won the draft in game 1. They could not close it out in this one. So is it really the issue of just the macro and the micro is my big question, because I really see it in that sense. Meow Meow Gang has got a much better macro as compared to Why So Weak.
And I think the macro just doesn't come from the way that they're playing. Of course, it's the picks as well. Yes, it feels like it doesn't work because it's completely unorthodox. But given the fact how they want to play in that situation, in that game, looking at their win condition, it's the skill level that Meow Meow Gang are bringing to the table, right? I think if you throw aside all the drama, all the controversial parts of it, all the all the tea that the people kind of want. It's the fact that Meow Meow Gang are definitely one of the top teams right here in India. Quote me on it. I think we've seen a lot of other teams make it all the way. And the fact that they have kind of shut down their haters, proven it time and again that they're not just a small team. I actually remember before the Northeast Cup even started, I had someone who messaged me. I kind of forgot the name. He DM'd me, or we were on a call, and he said that, hey, I asked him which team you think is going to take it all, and he's like, Meow Meow Gang, and I was like, I've never heard of that team. And he's like, you just wait and watch. And I think he kind of proved this point. We are watching how good they are. It's not just a matter of it being, a micro issue or a macro issue. It's not just the fact that they have the better ego, the better skills, the better presence, you can say, in the game, looking more proactive on the map. But also, I think that the way they're going about, and I think Linwell can back me up over here, they definitely have all the rights. They have earned their place to represent Manipur as the state champion thus far. But of course, Why So Weak can make the comeback. And if they do get this reverse sweep that is there, we've seen it happen from the bigger and better teams, and we've seen giants fall down, and the bigger they are, the harder they fall, Linwell. And I think Meow Meow Gang, although they've kind of earned their spot right now, in my opinion, Why So Weak can just trip them up, make this Goliath feel like they're going down in front of a David. And I think this is what Why So Weak will be looking at as well.
Hey man, if it happens, all the more fun to it, all the more drama to it, or even it's just gonna spike up this entire controversy for Manipur a little bit more, which it's been a lot. It's been a lot, folks. But yeah, as Carlos mentioned, he stated perfectly also, even alongside Skadiet, it is the finals, ladies and gentlemen, for the state of Manipur here. Why So Weak? Will they bring it back? It is still a 2-0 here by MMG. It's a little hard. So, Crush, you did say they might have a chance to bring it back, but so I'm going to ask you, for what we've seen so far, how do you think they need to go into the next draft here for the third game? It can be the mentality or the strategy. I think I'm going to go with you for the mentality, and Skate, you give us a strategy.
Thank you.
All right. Hey, he's just threw another doozy at us, Scared. But I think in terms of mentality, of course, they need to understand their win condition, because like Scared mentioned, they had a clear path to victory on their second game, the first game as well. It seemed like something that could execute quite easily, but not kind of executing what their win condition is, not realizing, not able to understand what they got to do to pick up the victory. I think that's the problem that they're facing. And of course, the mentality comes in with the fact that, hey, we are here at the state finals. We are representing our state of Manipur. It's all about being the top team of Manipur. State pride is on the line. Hashtag state pride, ladies and gentlemen. It is on the line indeed. And I think it's now or never for them to kind of pull up. And they gotta pull up fast, and they gotta pull up hard, and they better give Meow Meow Gang some questions, or something to fight for, because the way it's going, it looks like it's just a stomp in the finals. And I think Meow Meow Gang are not just here but to play the game, but here to make a statement in the top 10 that if they're gonna go in, they're gonna go in with a bang. But I think Why So Weak also want to prove their haters and say that they didn't come here in the finals by beating esports. It was not a fluke. It is done by hard work, blood, sweat, and tears. And of course, they got to channel that inner dog in them to get that out. And I think they will be able to do it. It's just a matter of time to see it.
Yeah, man. And they're pushed at the end of the road for now. They're almost going to fall off the cliff. It's 2-0. They'll need to bring him back if they want to have a fighting chance, possibly. If they bring us to a 2-2, it's going to be quite exciting. But yes, scared. Lay down the game plan for us here for Why So Weak.
I was just gonna say it, man. They've got to pull in the Goku in them, right? Because you don't really have the Vegeta who's gonna fall off the stage of tournament of power and give you that last surge of energy boost or maybe a big chunky motivation. But you really have to pull up your socks at this point, because no matter what, yes, and I'd say it's Jiren that's standing in front of you. He's taunting you. He's making you that you know what, you really can't fight against us. It's time for Ultra Instinct at this point. You have to pull something out of your box. And just as Kronos said, the mentality is important. But in terms of strategy, I'm just going to say this is game number 3. You've tried the meta for the game number 1. You went in for a bit more comfort, leaving out a lot of openings in game 2. Maybe just ban out the Suyu, ban out a couple of more picks that are really annoying you, like the Khalid in the game 1, and then move forward with whatever you're comfortable with. Either ways, you don't really need to ban the chip, because Meow Meow Gang don't like to play the chip.
Indeed. Both teams hasn't picked them up a single time, which we've seen. But you were going to say, Skip, or?
I was just about to mention that we're now going to see a bit of a change as well from Meow Meow Gang, Linville. And it seems like Mirio is now going to be not going to be playing. Instead of him, Wisteria is going to make the appearance. So that's also a big thing. At least there's the fact that the Lilia Golden is now not coming back in. Hope so. Hope so.
You're really obsessed with that one.
It should not work. Come on.
Hey man, they pulled it off though. They pulled it off. I know there's a lot of counter arguments. Dude, the Black Boots is such a good usage skill when he wants to play aggressive. Which you have the divers here that show the Khalid.
Nah,
and
I'm not buying it.
She wants to go in again. So
I'm not buying it. I pull stuff like an Odette in the Golden in rank. What makes you think that should work in any tournament game? It should not.
Hey man, if it happens in MPL ID, I'm just gonna.
It's supposed to work, Scared. That's the whole point of the draft. Yeah. It's a completely. It is. If it works, it works. That's it. That's what it is. Yeah. So I think Linville, you got your answers. You know what? I'm gonna ask you one. Is this gonna be a 2-1? Is gonna be the game that's coming back from Why So Weak, or is it gonna be a 3-0 stomp?
It's difficult. It's difficult. From what we've seen so far, I would like to say it might be a 3-2, but with all putting aside positiveness, negativeness, I'm just gonna stick 3-1. Why So Weak? They have the skill for it, but I think they lack the experience a little bit more. Maybe as a team. Skates here just showing the 3-0, which for a long time. But Charles, what about you?
Hey.
3-2.
Hopium. I like the
hopium. I want to see it go all the game. I want to see it go all the way.
All the way.
I want to see it go all the way.
Yep.
Whoever it is doesn't matter. It's got to go all the way.
Yep. I think the teams are ready though, so we'll probably be hopping the draft after some quick words. So, anything you guys want to say, at least to the audience to the teams that are watching?
Audience, get your viewers. We want to see the game. We want to see it go all the way. But of course, at the
Yep.
same time, we want to see you guys come and show up for your state. It doesn't matter which team you're supporting. Remember, it's the fact that you're supporting your state. State pride is on the line. And of course, you want to be proud about your state being the champion of the Northeast Cup, of course. But at the same time, you want to represent your state wherever you go. You support your teams, you support your football teams, you support your basketball teams, you support your cricket teams, you support your MPO teams, you support your NACT teams, you support your M6 teams. Show up for your teams in the Northeast Cup. It's about the state pride. Show your support to at least whoever wins. Yeah, that's all I gotta say. So I think scared. You don't say a lot. Let's just go into the game.
Wow! Oh my
Or-
God!
Speak.
But yeah. I think so. I'm just ready to jump into the game itself because, and ladies and gentlemen,
told ya.
if you don't share it to your friends, if you don't bring more viewers, if you don't show what Manipur has got, Linville is gonna hop in your dreams late night and give you nightmares that you don't want to see. Might as well just share it.
Hey man, it's gonna be him, not me. But yeah, for now, you can support us in other ways also, not just the stream. Download the Mobile Legends 5v5, links in the description. And the LAN tournament is gonna be upcoming here in the second week of November or so, around that time. So support that also coming on. We want to see a lot of viewers there. We want to see a lot of you guys in the comment section. Typing your favorite team, giving your support. Maybe sometimes give a little trash talk or like, this team doesn't really deserve it. Just come on, just give us what you think and then just keep watching for more NEC, which is the first season, guys. We're gonna have more tournaments upcoming. But yeah,
absolutely.
We'll be going into the draft here. I'm gonna give it back to you guys. And let's hope things go well for YSO week. Maybe.
True. But before we go on there, hold on a second, Linville. Before we go on there, we've been asking for every other prediction and everything, right? Now, I kind of want to ask you just one question. Do you think now Meow Meow Gang are going to pick a chip?
No.
Just one question, man. I just want to ask it.
Okay, I'll answer it in this way because Manipuris, they don't like the chip. I don't know. I've seen a lot of games. They don't like the chip. Maybe one or two like to pick it up. They don't like the chip. I don't know. Yeah, he's just hiding off the corner.
All right. No, I'm not gonna judge on that. I'm not gonna judge on that. But all right, I think so. We're all ready now. We're all fired up to be jumping into the game. Linville, just bring us there already.
Yep. Let's go into the game, boys. Have a great time. Yep.
Ooh, we are getting ready to go into the draft, folks. Already in Meow Meow Gang versus YSO Week. Meow Meow Gang on the blue side and YSO Week on the red this time around. Switching it up a little switcheroo. But of course, favorites still Meow Meow Gang. YSO Week, I want to see them make that comeback scared.
I do want to. I'll be brutally honest. Apart from everything that has been happening there on the desk as well, I genuinely want to see a long series because that's when the essence of this entire draft comes into the play. Now again, Meow Meow on the blue side don't really feel like they're just going to focus down on any unnatural thing. Maybe they can stick back to their own bans that they were doing. But this time, since they're on the blue Chronos, they can eventually let the Fovius open. And they can pick it up for themselves if they really want to.
Yeah, I agree. And I think, the fact that the viewers will see the draft a little late. So let's just paint them a picture right now. Meow Meow Gang on the blue side, 2-0. YSO Week, third game, make the win. Fourth game, make the win. Fifth game, pick up the win. That should shut up their haters, wouldn't it?
I kind of thinks that way as well, but here's the thing. Now I'm gonna be a bit more skeptical onto this one, and I'm just gonna bring in a few references. We've been mentioning how solid ABM has been in the entire scene and how strong that entire team is as compared to every other team, and that's one of the main reasons we see that team not just cook something up, but rather practice a lot against the opponents that they're confident against, right? I think so that is exactly what Meow Meow Gang right now is doing. There were only a couple of major threats as such, which I really felt were eventually eliminated early on, like the teams like Lafukabi or even the Eliminators. Apart from that, every other team, Meow Meow Gang is acting like they're just stepping stones for them. And I really want to see YSO Week step up their game. And we were eventually talking about a few of those bans, right? I think so, two of them that have happened right now are the ones that I mentioned right before this draft began.
Yeah, I think, like you said, these bans that they want to give out, why so weak? I think taking their time, now wanting to give a lot away, leaving the chip open once again. The Tigreal's gone off the table. They've taken off the Phoveus on the blue side. Of course, on the red, the Suyu was off. I think the Khalid came off as well. I
Yeah.
think the last few bans speak for themselves, scared. We got that Zushin, which definitely is a problem in the mid lane, gives that control to them. Meow Meow Gang do not want to give any sort of control away, but of course, on the other side, taking out the airline.
Mathilda Airline no longer available to be picked up, but Meow Meow Gang don't really prioritize that. They banned away the Zushin, not showing any interest into picking that. But here's the thing. Now, since Wisteria has also joined in, I think so they might want to go in for something like a Garut Gacha. If they like to. Aurora was left open though, so Karma hits the side. He wants to hit in a few Hailstone Blast on the other side with the Queen of Ice.
Ooh, the Ice Queen. In this game,
and her
early
wand.
pickup, I would say. Early pickup. Kind of preventing them from diving on, asking questions to why so weak. Do you looking to dive? Are you looking not to dive? Because now, if you want to dive, guess what we can do? We can just anti-dive.
Hey, yo.
With that frigid glacier,
Hey,
I think
yo.
it's definitely a problem. I know what you're talking, scared. Be a little patient, my friend. Viewers can't see it. We want to be for it to be a surprise. I know we're surprised as well. But guess what? Doesn't go to show. But I think if you look at the fact that Meow Meow Gang this time first picking the Aurora means that they kind of want to play on the mid game power spike rather than early game.
Yeah.
Of course, in the early game, they're trying to get Joseph set up. I think Joseph being set up this time around might be a better option for them in the early game to get that snowball going. And I think they might want to go for the alpha route as well. We never know what it's going to be. So, of course, kind of preventing that. But on the other side, they pick up that Carmilla. The Carmilla in the roam position is a really powerful tool in the hands of Mr. Wick. With that Curse of Blood is definitely going to be annoying for the other side to deal with that link. And trying to dish out the AoE damage. And I think to pair up with that AoE, they've picked up this Gatot Gacha as well. That AoE damage that comes in with the Curse of Blood and the AOG, the Avatar of the Guardian, is a little too much for the other side to deal with. But I think the Aurora kind of does answer those questions already. I think Why So Weak are playing right into the hands of Meow Meow Gang so far. But if they're able to add up a little more AoE on their side, it could be a different story. But of course, Meow Meow Gang this time around scared. You see what they're going for.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, picking up a couple of heroes that are using that big axe out there, and I kind of like the answer from Why So Weak as well. You've got a bit of a tankiness in front of you on that Hylos, on that Hilda. You eventually pick up the alpha early on in the first phase itself to get that extra bit of a true damage in. Plus, you already have Mr. Wick on the Carmilla along with Charizard on that Godot. So, it's not exactly an entire killbox composition, but you're creating an area of effect where you want the other team to be so that you can pair it up with more crowd control skills. And I kind of do understand the idea as well. Charizard is just going to make sure that Karma hits, uses up his Frigid Glacier early on. The positioning is going to be crucial. But now, coming back to the bans, banning out a Nathan early on from Why So Weak, bit questionable though.
I think looking at Meow Meow Gang, they're looking to play the front to back, right? They're trying to play the front to back. They got the Hilda, they got this Hylos trying to go into the front line, both with the Revitalize. So I don't really know how you're going to kill them. They need that true damage to stack up. They do pick up that Alpha, like you mentioned. And I think Alpha definitely going to do a lot of damage in the hands of ASAP. Kelly didn't really have a brilliant game too, but I think it's definitely going to be something that they're going to be looking for. But I think Meow Meow Gang, I think they're little, they have a plan. I can see the plan. You're trying to invade. You're trying to play the front to back. You want to make the early space for your jungler as well. I think they might even go for the Ling this time in the jungle, trying to provide the space and prevent the invade that could come in from the Alpha this time around. So I see the front to back working out scared. I think that's why they ban out this Nathan as well. But on the other side, they don't want to give that late game scaling and also the power of love that comes in from the Carmilla and the Sicilian. So banning out the Sicilian, going to show that they don't want to leave any stone unturned, but definitely have a plan on their hands as well. But I think the Why So Weak as well, they have a plan scared, but banning out this Harriet, trying to prevent that extra dancing around effect, the front to back once again, revolving their team fights around him and the Aurora. So I feel this game plan coming into fruition so far. But the last ban, this Eve, just paints a different picture, doesn't it?
Understandable, they don't want to give that Eve to the other side just because of that kill box. So I kind of like the idea as well. But I was about to say there's a Moscow available. There's a carry game from either of these teams. You can pick up for whoever you want to. Julius wanted to go for a bit more comfort. Meow Meow Gang, they can kind of go for it if they want to. Not quite sure about the Claude though, but you were mentioning for that Ling, and Wisteria is out here, so we might possibly see that. There's a possibility of an Xbog as well. You can pair it up. I don't think Somatis is going to work that really well. You can also pick up a Nolan if you want to though.
Yeah, I think this Nolan could work in the hands of Meow Meow Gang, but kind of has a problem against... Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Has a problem against the Alpha. Folks, you hear me saying, oh my goodness, because in due time you'll find out who is going to be picked up in the jungle. But of course, they got this 1-1 in the goal lane. Scared yet? You and I both excited to see that happen, definitely. Because both 1-1 fans over here. The crossbow of Tang is going to be unlocked, but there's a Lancelot here. This Lancelot.
Yeah, here's the thing. You've got the entire early game burst potential on Wisteria, on the Lancelot. Joseph is just going to be here, majorly being playing as a bait rather than an additional damage dealer. And it was understandable to match up the Aurora in the mid. You've got to go for the Vixana as well, and that's what Senzu went in. I do understand what both of these teams are trying to do in terms of the damage. I would still say Why So Weak have a bit more than that, but I think so Meow Meow Gang are actually going to pull off what they want to, and that's the early game pressure with the Hilda and Lancelot.
Yeah, I think adding on to the early game damage from that Hilda, the Lancelot, the Hylos as well, with the CC coming in from Eden on this Aurora will be a big problem. They do have a tanky front line, the Gatot and the Carmilla, along with the Alpha as well. But ladies and gentlemen, this could be match point. This could be all she wrote for the side of Why So Weak, because Meow Meow Gang on the blue side, 2 points up, have 2 games in the bag out of the best of 5, but Why So Weak looking to make that comeback, that reverse sweep that we all want to see in their hands as well. So 2-0 is the score. Why So Weak? Asking questions right now, looking to give the answer is Meow Meow Gang, trying to tell the other side that they want to end the game. So definitely it's going to be a cracker. And of course your casters for this one, myself, Kronos, alongside me, Scared Yet. Scared, I think this is going to be a big tough one.
Absolutely. A good leash coming in by Karma as well to help out Wisteria for his own buff, because Kelly is the one who's going to clear those faster, but here we go.
Yeah, I think they're already trying to get that early game damage going in. Karma hits zone back a little bit, picks up the heal that comes in after purple buff.
Yep.
So can survive, live to see another day, has the revitalize as well. But on the EXP side, they're looking to fight. And I think 27 on towards Charizard X, just a small brawl.
Yeah, absolutely. It's going to be, again, 2 big beefy people just throwing blows, 1 for 1. 27 is going to take more than Charizard X, so Charizard should not prioritize that because of the passive of 27. It's just going to go in the bush and heal himself.
Oh, but the Spear of Alpha connects quite early. Karma hits, has to revitalize to survive, but here comes the heal. But oh my goodness, the puncture with Thorn Rose picks up the kill. Phantom execution. Wistaria picks up the first blood. He wants to go and misses the puncture thanks to the flicker that came in from Shenzu right on time. Wistaria missing out on what could have been a triple, even a maniac if it was done right. But of course, goes to show this Lancelot does require a high level of skill, and Wistaria trying to show that to us this time around.
Pick up a Lancelot when you know you're better than the opponent. That's exactly what Mysteria is doing. And that's exactly what I've been mentioning, that Meow Meow Gang are just styling on why so weak. They're just playing with their food, and that's exactly what's happening. Mr. Wick want to open the map, but Kaylee has been spotted.
Kelly gets spotted. He has a Spear of Alpha, but guess what? The Hilda goes in. He goes with Spear of Alpha. Doesn't have the Retribution right on time. It goes in the hands of Wisteria, and here they go gung-ho with the Phantom Execution. Wisteria picks up the kill one more time. Mr. Wick's next on the chopping block. And guess what? Karma hits with the Ring of Punishment. He goes down nonetheless. Charizard picks up the kill. But Mr. Wick went down at the same time. But oh my goodness, with the AOG, he gets the shutdown, makes it a double. He wants to get the triple right now, but misses out as they go on the hands of Shenzhou. And Eden picks up the spoils. Charizard X falls. 4-3 kill score. And I think Julius here wants to play the mental game as well.
I was about to mention that Eden was the one who eventually outplayed Charizard X on that AOG, because he went in for the Frost Events at the perfect time to help Wisteria survive for half a second longer. But that just did not happen. He was eventually taken down by that enhanced basic attack. But again, good spoil pickup by Eden yet again. I've been talking about the fact how important the mid laner has been in the entire game. And Eden has been having an upper hand over Senzu in not just this one game, but rather the entire series. And look at the amount of constant poke that's coming in from him.
Ooh, but the Curse of Blood does connect after that poke, and they go in with a Spear of Alpha, but the Frigid Glacier right on time. Not enough damage. Karma hits, wants to go in, and here comes the puncture from Wisteria. Avatar of the Guardian connects on towards 3, but they get the kill. ASAP Kelly not having a good one. 0-3-0, but the Spear of Destruction comes in, and I don't think Julius wants to go for this time around. Seems like why so weak already in the back foot, not getting the mid lane control scared that you spoke about. 27. He does have the power of Wilderness. Doesn't want to go for it. And I think this time around, up top, Joseph, he could get the crossbow of Tang unlocked scared.
Nah, not yet. I don't think so. You don't really have anything to go in for that dive. Let's say a good play coming in from Julius, but hold on a second. They were looking to cook something up unless spotted by Mr. Wick.
Yeah, he gets spotted. Thorn Rose comes out after the Phantom Execution. Joseph has the crossbow of Tank, can unlock it. He wants to dish out the damage, waiting to go in, and yes, he does. But guess what? ASAP Kill Yi moved out of harm's way before it could carry over on towards him. And I think that's a kill on towards Joseph. Slowly, the snowball effect is in play. Charizard really can't do anything this time around. Zoned out of harm's way, but here comes the glorious pathway on towards Julius. SOD connects. He's able to get out again. But the power of Wilderness is there along with the AOG. It misses completely. And here comes the Frigid Glacier for the re-engage. ASAP Kelly does not have the damage. He is way behind, but they connect the Curse of Blood, but not dishing out damage from the side of Why So Weak. Meow Meow Gang zoning them away with this unorthodox draft style. And I think that's been their strength throughout the tournament and throughout this entire series, Scared.
Yeah, they've been playing in their macro game perfectly well. They just wanted someone to match up the rotation of Charizard X onto that Gutout in that EXP lane. They're doing the work perfectly fine. Julius went in a bit too ahead though, but they have to concede the mid. Oh my god.
Oh my goodness, Wisteria Thorn Rose, he could get out of there with a puncture. No, he doesn't. Bites the dust this time around. ASAP Kelly finally gets a kill. And I think this is where you want to be if you're the alpha. You want to get the kill. You want to start snowballing. But the space not provided to him by his team, Scared. All thanks to this Hilda on 27. And of course, Karma hits on that Hylos. Look at that. They go in with the Art of Wilderness. Power of Wilderness used as well. I think this Hilda just wants to keep fighting.
Yeah, exactly. Because as I mentioned, in terms of those straight battles, Hilda will win out against the Garut Kacha. And that's what's been happening. They've been having the win condition. Oh, Joseph.
Yeah, he got that earlier. The crossbow of Tang was unlocked the last time, but Mr. Rake doesn't want to take the risk. Realizing Julius is there, so flickers out completely. Julius next on the chopper block. They want to get him. Eden, a little bit of a poke. 27 gets spotted out in the red buff.
Yeah.
Isap Kill Yi. They might want to go for it.
Yeah, they're just trying to go in for a bit more brawl, but 27 wants to force the retribution. Oh, here we go.
Ooh. Spear of Alpha connects. The taunt is right on time, but guess what? The Blessing of Wilderness, along with the Revitalize, keeping 27 alive. He gets a little greedy. Charizard X went for the AOG, but he's still able to survive. Wisteria, he went in with the Phantom Execution, got the kill, but now this time around, he gets the kill again with that Frigid Glacier to try to stop them. But ASAP Kelly picked it up, slowly making their comeback. But the goal lead already slipping in there from their fingers. 3.5k in the hands of Meow Meow Gang.
And they're gonna probably lose onto this turtle as well because Wisteria is just not there. Finally, an important opening coming in for the side of Why So Weak, maybe not.
Oh, and look at that. They get the crossbow of Tang unlocked, but didn't use it. Actually, I think he did as well.
He did.
Went down thanks to the Frosty Breeze alongside that CC that was provided. And I think scared. Meow Meow Gang are dominating the game, but what does Why So Weak have to do to make that comeback?
At this point, I'd really just think that they have to work around with the overextension that Meow Meow Gang are actually having.
Yeah, look at that. Wisteria gets caught off with the deadly grasp. AOG comes out after the Thorn
Perfect.
Rose. Beautiful connect from Charizard X, but the crossbow of Tang is unlocked. But 27 in the midst of it gets taken
Curse of
down.
Blood?
And right now, the Curse of Blood did connect. Eden should be next. Flickers out. Glorious Pathway. And even the Bridging Glacier to zone them out, but SOD connects. And I think Joseph is there trying to save them, providing the insurance that they need, that Julius can't come in and dish out the damage. So they're buying time. It's slowly coming to that boiling point, scared. And I think Meow Meow Gang need to start thinking about the end game right now.
My greedy nature would have definitely gone in after that SOD connected. I don't care. I just give me the kill onto Eden. I'm going 0-2. I'd rather go in for those kills, but it's absolutely fine. Good patience. But look at the top side yet again.
Oh, ASAP Kill Yi went that for the threads of flowers. Oh, the curse blast coming in from Shenzhou. Picks up the kill, and this is what I was talking about, the greediness. But Julius able to dodge that, gets the Spear of Misery, but the Phantom Execution connects. Wisteria gets caught out in the AOG. He goes down. Charizard X on a killing spree. Got the team on his back on this 5-1-3 KDA. Able to survive, but guess what? They want to go for the re-engage. I think Karma hits with the Ring of Punishment, trying to do some damage, realizing the Gato is just a little too tanky, and I think they want to penetrate down the mid side right now.
I don't think so they'd be able to do it. Meow Meow Gang, they've got a good amount of wave clear, specifically from Eden out there. Just want to work around with their own buff. Charizard X has basically been a nightmare for Wisteria. 4 out of the 5 times, Charizard X has been the reason or directly the person who eventually got or himself killed Wisteria. But again, a bit too greedy build, I would say. Going in for the Hunter Strike along with the Blade of Heptases as well, but look at bot.
Glorious Pathway is out. ASAP Kelly is in the midst of it. He does have the Spear of Alpha. I don't think he's going for it. He gets taken down, killing spree. But at the same time, AOG connected a little too late. But Charizard X, oh my goodness, he got the kill on towards Joseph, but gets shut down by 27. Meanwhile, on the top side, scared Julius picking up the spoils in the mid lane as well to get the pressure down. But the Lord is the one that they turn their focus to, Meow Meow Gang.
They will be able to take the Lord, it's absolutely fine. But again, a good macro coming in from Why So Weak this time around, at least understanding that they don't really want to go head-on fighting against the other side. You've got Wisteria, no particular way of stopping him until and unless Shenzhou from Ohio lands in a nasty deadly grass, probably catching in and keeping the man in Washington DC. But here's the thing. It's not going to work every single time. He is being targeted by Wisteria on that Lancelot. Even though Charizard X is jumping in, hopping in at the correct time, and I think so this is also the perfect time for Linville to hop into, use the AOG onto the desk itself. But I personally feel like Charizard X has been punishing Wisteria perfectly through the entire duration.
I think the area of effect for Linville to jump on right now is right there. It's quite a lot, Linville. What's going on?
Hey man, I just got to land onto the 1-1 and I'm just gonna dish it out onto
what
can be made on the side. But yeah, dude, Why So Weak? Yeah, really good macro coming in. Just might look like they just be in for a comeback. Just that Lord defense has to be top notch. And I'd say, okay, I'm just gonna ask this to Scared, dude. Who do they need to target? You did point out Wisteria, they don't have an answer for him. So do they ignore him completely? Like
he's gone in for. So here's the thing. He's gone for a way too greedy build right now. I think so. You have to bait him out whatsoever. So maybe if again you're Julius, you've got to buy in the Wind of Nature. As for Shenzhou, just prioritize the Winter Crown right now. You've got to have it. Wisteria's jumping onto you. Bait him into an awkward position. Use the flicker if you really have to. Make sure that he's out in the middle of nowhere where no one can actually jump in to support him. and then you just basically bombard him with the crowd control. AOGs have been perfect by Charizard X, and this man has always been going 1-for-1. Beat any situation. He was 1v3 and still managed to get the 1-1. Mind-blowing stuff.
Yep. There's a reason why it's a Mega Evolution. But yeah, more on that there. Cole's gonna be probably excited for that. But dude, Charizard X here. This man, you gotta watch out for him. This is showing the reason why his team is being the ones here in the finals. So quick word, Kronos, before we go in back to the match. Yeah. What's your wishes? Anything you want to say?
Yeah, I think I just wanted to say that I heard Why So Weak kind of do a lot of trash talking when it comes to the game, but I think they kind of need to back it up this time around. They're already 2-0 down against Meow Meow Gang. Will the trash talk really work? The mental games hasn't worked so far. Meow Meow Gang is the one playing that mental warfare.
Yeah.
And I think Wisteria right now with the Lancelot, we want to see that shing, shing, shing go in, you know? I want to see that play.
Why do I feel like you're the one who's actually the person behind all the voice changes behind the skills?
Hey, could be right now. Cause look at Wisteria. He's been playing a near perfect game. I think, yeah, he's died 5 times, but he's doing what the Lancelot has to do. He's doing the snowball. Eden, of course, hasn't died a single time, and Joseph having a hard time once again. Every time he goes in, Charizard X is just trying to dish the damage out. They get the holy defense procced in the mid lane scared, but on the bot side, I think they're trying to bite off more than they could chew. ASAP Kelly gets the kill on towards Wisteria just when we were singing his praises. Oh my goodness. And I think this is the turnaround that the side of Why So Weak were looking for, but the engage will be coming in the form of Eden. While Karma hits with a Ring of Punishment, just wants to buy some time.
Yeah, they want to force the engage right now, and there's the glorious pathway.
Oh, the Curse of Blood connects. SOD comes, misses completely. But guess what? The Frigid Glacier for the re-engage along with the AOGs there. They want to unlock the crossbow tang from Joseph, but not needed because 27 was able to buy time. And oh my goodness, he bought some very valuable time as well, preventing Mr. Wick, preventing Shenzhou to go out of the team fight, which could have been disastrous for the side of Meow Meow Gang. And I think that was the turning point that they were looking for. ASAP Kelly cleared the road really quick and prevented Wisteria from coming in. But here's the glorious pathway. They want to get the mid inhibitor, and they try to get out of harm's way. Flickers out of Shenzhou. And Meow Meow Gang want to press the advantage, want to claim some more real estate in the Land of Dawn. But with the comeback of ASAP Kelly, they got to back off.
Yeah, I mean, Eden has been playing so far ahead every single time, and it's all thanks to 27 constantly providing him the opening. And I love this combination. Even in game number 1, onto that Zushin, he was doing a flawless job when 27 was playing onto CC, always diving in the backline, making sure the enemies are using all of their own skills. And let's have a look at the items yet again. Winter Crown being purchased early. I like it. I love the idea from Kaylee. He's the one who's got to jump into the backline and the behind as well. Thunderbolt coming in for Charizard. He's kind of going in for the Athena shield right now because, again, the damage is coming in from Eden.
ASAP Kelly, what were you thinking? He gets taken down with the crossbow of Tang, doing more damage than it needs to. Double kill in the hands of Joseph, but the AOG connects at 27, trying to zone the back line with the damage being dished up, and the Frigid Glacier gets everyone. They get the full 5-man wipeout, while the state of Manipur is completely dominated by the one and only Meow Meow Gang, pulling up shop, trying to get into the base. The 5-man recall taunts coming in, and oh my goodness, what a series. They claim not just the top prize for the state, but also the domination, and for the times to come, the throne of Manipur.
What an insane performance from Meow Meow Gang, and it seems like they were the ones who were listening to my predictions. Eventually 3-0'd the side of Why So Weak. Absolutely ironic out here, but Meow Meow Gang with a phenomenal performance. And every single time I see the games, I say that your mid laner is the one who creates the way, who paths your entire team, and Eden did exactly that. Look at the amount of damage, how he actually is the one who's got the most of it. At the same time, 27 on the EXP lane was literally the sandbag in this entire fight. Even over in the game we saw towards the bottom side, when Charizard was trying to fight for his life against three people, you had Julius over towards the top clearing out that Lord, and it was alone 27 zoning out two people. One of them was Senzu. Absolutely nightmaric, and what a game. And just as you mentioned, Linville, hop back here, man, because it's 15,000 diamonds that Meow Meow Gang have claimed for themselves.
Hey man, yeah, that was quite the game coming from MMG there. Very clean, very well executed. Everyone played their role, which was the important part. And even when we got to the late game, scared, you need to address the elephant in the room.
True.
That, yeah, come on. You even have the wallpaper here as a marksman user. The 1-1, dude, the 1-1.
I still feel that yes, the 1-1 was there, but not as much as a carry you'd really want to. You want to push the lane with the 1-1, and that's exactly what Joseph was able to do. And then I think so. I'll tell you the main idea behind the 1-1 here. Julius has got the SOD to rotate quickly between the lanes. The only other marksman that can actually keep up with him without really having to spend a lot of resources is the 1-1. You tap on those basic attacks constantly and then you reach wherever the fight is happening. That was the main idea around it. Plus, individually, if you play your cards right, if you land in the Swallow's path, you win the lane against the Moscow, or at least you don't lose it. I think so that idea worked really well. Plus, look at the tower push, man, of this guy. 21,000 damage to the towers. Again, it always blows my mind.
Yeah, and dude, you're forgetting the crucial moment. That play on the purple buff towards the side, why so weak? ASAP, dude, he got baited so hard. And for the match point, man, that Kronos, dude. What's your thoughts on that one? That moment?
I think it was a brilliant display of team synergy, preparation. You know, people say that Meow Meow Gang have come all the way by luck. But you know what luck is, folks? When preparation meets opportunity. That is when luck strikes. And I think the preparation from Meow Meow Gang in this entire tournament has been on point. And of course, the opportunity presented itself in terms of the Northeast Cup, in terms of the state semifinals, the quarterfinals, the round 1, round 2, round 3, round 4. They made it all the way to the finals as well. The opportunity was there. They were well prepared. And I think, of course, they needed a little bit of luck. Luck was on their side.
Yep.
And not by any easy means. And because you can take a look at what Scared said. Joseph's job was to get the crossbow of Tang. His job was to kind of mirror or keep up with the Moskov in terms of the split push. And not just that, of course, it worked out really well because they need to kite the Alpha. Alpha is the one that wants to snowball. Of course, right now, Alpha is one of the top junglers in the Land of Dawn, and people are looking for ways to counter it. And one of the counters is clearly the 1-1 where you got that swallow, you get the marks, you get the inspire, you hop back with the passive. You even have the threads and needles and flowers rather, to kind of provide you that anti-CC and kiting that damage. And that's why you can see the rise of 1-1 in the meta slowly. I wouldn't say it's there yet, but slowly coming in. People are starting to realize the potential. And I think that's where you can say Meow Meow Gang are definitely the up-and-comers. And of course, wear the crown right now for Manipur as well. So preparation, meta opportunity. And that's why you have Meow Meow Gang here as the top team of Manipur. But I think Why So Weak definitely need to go back to the drawing board and need to find maybe another Northeast Cup to claim their top prize of Manipur, right, Linwell?
Yep, indeed, perhaps. Yep. Meow Meow Gang made it to the finals and took down Why So Weak. It is the state finals for the Northeast Cup 2024. Mobile Legends 5v5. It has been quite a blast, I say. Took a 3-0 sweep also. But, none the fact, I really like, as you said, what Meow Meow Gang is moving on with this direction. They're experimenting, they're trying new methods, they're trying new things. It's working also in certain scenarios. Hey man, and if it doesn't work, just scratch that and then go for, they have a positive outlook, which, I support that. As a player, as a caster, we all love to see new things happen in this game. Usually, it's just the same thing over and over again, but experimenting is always good. But yes, guys, today has been the final match of the NEC. And fellas, any last words before we depart?
Yeah, you go first.
I mean, you go first, man. You're the one who's play by play. You're
My
always
goodness,
gonna go
this
first,
is.
dude.
Hey, okay. I'll say
here
it,
we
ladies
go
and
again.
gentlemen. From now until the next Northeast Cup happens, where there's gonna be a state qualifier, or any other tournament where there's gonna be a state qualifier, you can proudly call the champions of Manipur as a Meow Meow Gang. They have all the bragging rights. If you beat them in the ranked games, take a screenshot, put it up on your WhatsApp story. If you want to be petty about it, say you beat the best team in Manipur. Because why? They are definitely there. They didn't take the easy route. They could have registered from a different state, but they wanted to have the state pride of being the toughest team to get out of the toughest state and not take the easy route out. And that's what Meow Meow Gang did. And they made everybody eat their words that they wouldn't be the champion of the state. But guess what? Who's laughing now?
I am. You asked for it, I said it. But yeah, it's absolutely well mentioned, Kronos and Dinville. It was a perfect evening, and this is exactly what we were hoping for, a banger of a game. Even though it did not go all the way, we clearly saw the reason why Meow Meow Gang are considered as the King Slayers, are considered a team that goes toe to toe against the top in this nation. Absolutely phenomenal performance from their side, and we now technically have 3 teams that have 4 if we are talking about it. 2 from the other state, 1 from Meghalaya, and now 1 from Manipur, who have reached the Swiss stage. We are only down to the last 6 remaining teams, my boys, and Meow Meow Gang, along with again the qualified team from Meghalaya and also the 2 teams from the other state. All of them, not just those 2 teams, right? The ones who already played their finals will receive those 15,000 diamonds for themselves. And this is apart from all the possible prize pool that you might receive if you make it to the LAN and become the first or maybe the second team onto that podium. So it's a big deal for all of them. As you mentioned, it's a big thing. It's a big play. And I really feel that Manipur definitely stepped up today, and that too big time. I wanted to see something like this. Maybe more of a close matchup, but it's absolutely fine. Even if it's just a 3-0, I don't really mind that as long as we get to see a good game. Exactly. It was a storm, but we love it. Now here's one perfect thing. We've got the Tripura qualifiers tomorrow, and we've got the Meghalaya qualifiers tomorrow. We're going to get to check onto what I said before. It's Revenge of Others up against Omen, Whispered Legends. We've got Dads and Sons up against Fusion Prime, and that is tomorrow again. You don't want to miss that one. And Outlaws versus IGN, and that is from Sikkim. We've got IGN playing, we've got Dads and Sons playing Linville.
Yeah, gonna be quite the bangers coming in. And guys, tune in for those matches. You're gonna have more fights, more action. There just might be some giveaways. Who knows? Who knows? There just might be a giveaway every now and then. We're keeping you on your toes. We're keeping on your toes here, folks. But yes, that is all for tonight.
Hold on.
Hang on.
Hold on.
What's it?
Hold on. What's your prediction for tomorrow, guys? We got Revenge of Others versus Omen. Omen Whispered Legends. All right. And then we got Dads and Sons and Fusion Prime. I think that's going to be a cracker for sure. Outlaws versus IGN. Hey, come on, Lynn, will you start? You're the host.
For second game? Dads and Sons.
All three of them. Dads and Sons for second game.
Okay.
What about the first one?
Yeah. All right, first one, which were the themes again?
Hey,
Revenge of Others versus Omen Whispered Legends from Tripura.
Oh, this is a hard one. I'm gonna stick with Omen. Maybe we'll go to a possible 3-1. 3-1. I'm saying
hot take.
Yeah, but
what about the last one?
Sons, the second one. The second one 3-2, possibly. And Fusion Prime is decent, but yeah. What's the last one again?
Outlaws versus IGN.
We're robots.
Oh, are we? I'm gonna go against the meta. I'm gonna stick with the underdogs.
No way. No way.
Underdogs. Let's go.
Outlaws.
Come on. Outlaws.
Oh, no
Come
way.
on.
Scared. What do you think?
I mean, you go first, man. You go first. I need a bit more time to analyze stuff. You know, you go first.
Hey. For me, it's
he's
about the
making
chrono
bullshit
curse,
there.
folks. It's the chrono curse.
Wait.
Is it possible? Is it possible? Because I kind of predicted Why So Weak to make it out a little bit, and they got cursed. Unfortunate. So
Wish you would have
press on.
predicted eliminators previously.
I did actually.
That's fine.
But yeah, the curse, ladies and gentlemen. Revenge of Others versus Omen. Revenge of Others, Omen versus Whispered Legends. Okay. I think I'd probably go for Whispered Legends. You know, breaking the meta a little bit. Dads and Sons versus Fusion Prime 2. I mean, I want to be a little biased here, but also at the same time, I kind of, I'm going for a Fusion Prime 2 just because the curse is too strong. And Outlaws versus IGN. I think I'm going to
Don't say it, Cross. Don't say it. Don't say it.
It's gotta be Outlaws.
I'm just gonna say one thing. Just one thing.
Nah,
May the
IGN,
best team
folks.
win.
IGN.
May the best team win. That's all I'm gonna say. May the best team win, and I think so. The best team, according to that, is IGN, Dads and Sons, and Revenge of Others. Said it. I said it.
You know what? For me and Kronos, sorry to our boy Witch out there. If you're watching, or just playing around with fire for the content. Come on, it's all right. It's all right.
Absolutely.
We'll find out. We'll find out.
Who was wrong?
And yeah, audience, you guys can also predict in the chat, possibly, what you're expecting from those teams that are coming up. I think 6 teams playing, as mentioned. But it's all for tonight. We're probably going to close up. And this has been the state finals. 2 games happened, Manipur, and as well as Meghalaya didn't happen, right?
No, Meghalaya didn't happen.
Nagaland and and Manipur. So Myanmar Gang versus Why So Weak here. Turn out Myanmar Gang 3-0. Unfortunate for Why So Weak. They will have a chance next time. But this is all for the Northeast Cup. It has been quite the pleasure, folks. I've been with these amazing casters, Kronos and Scariet, as an extra. All right, sorry, sir. I'm joking. I'm joking.
All right.
Okay.
I'll see you on the desk tomorrow.
Oh no. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Thanks to the players also who showed up for this tournament. Doesn't matter if you guys got knocked out in 1 round or so. You guys tried your best. Hopefully more to see from everyone, and even the audience out there. Everyone sharing or watching. Even watching is fine also. Like liking the stream, supporting your favorite team, supporting your viewers and the staff out there. The streamers here, Isse and Kurama, as well as the referees who always keep the teams on check every single time, and the organizers, who can forget them.
Battle Knights, man, of course.
Yeah, it's all for tonight. Good night, guys. Stay tuned for more NEC, and have a good one.
Hey, don't forget, it's by Battle Night Esports. Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Have a good night.
Hi guys, I'm so excited to tell you that I just received my cosplay outfit. I am so excited for the Northeast Cup. Also, just to let you know that the prize money for Mobile Legends cosplay event is 25,000.
What? 25,000?
Yeah.
Like for real, 25,000?
Yeah.
Guys, I got Rumi's outfit, so now the 25,000 is mine.
Guys, I'm running away. I got my stuff. And don't forget that the Northeast Cup land prize is $3,000. See you guys. I'm in danger. Okay.
What about 2 lakh plus diamonds?
Yeah, the 2 lakh plus diamonds also. Bye.